Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, to the one, the only radio station that broadcasts coast to coast, around the world, and throughout the galaxy. You're tuned in to WHRN, the Hojo Radio Network, and I am your host, Hojo, of course. You've arrived just in time today, my friends, for our primetime PI block. That's hard to say. Primetime PI block. Anyway, tonight we're turning back the clocks, dimming the lights, and stepping directly into the shadows of the urban jungle. We've got an absolute powerhouse of a lineup waiting for you in the vault tonight. A four-headed monster of the greatest investigators to ever grace the airwaves. Here's a little taste of what's coming down the pike. We're kicking things off with America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator, Johnny Dollar. And then we're moving on to Richard Diamond, Philip Marlowe, and Sam Spade. That's right. It's a night of old school honor, grit, and raw determination. So settle in, pull up a chair at the table, and turn it up. We're opening up the vault starting right now with John Lund as Johnny Dollar in the Baltimore Matter. Coming up next, right here on the Hojo Radio Network. Stay tuned.
From Hollywood, it's time now for John Lund as Johnny Dollar.
This is Orrin Vance. Sent me up to Osnick 7 years ago, remember?
Orrin Vance. Oh, the Zeman case?
Now you got it. No, Della, I thought a lot about coming out and killing you. Instead, I'm going to do you a favor.
What's on your mind, Vance?
I did all my time, and people don't like to hire ex-cons. I think maybe you and I can work out something.
I haven't got any jobs, Vance.
I'm not asking for a job.
It sounds like double talk to me. I don't think you...
Don't you give me any routine, Del. I've heard them all. You can help me and make yourself some money. It's legitimate. What do you say?
I don't know what it's all about.
Suppose I can come over and tell you.
Okay. I'll be waiting for you. John Lund in a transcribed adventure of the man with the action-packed expense account. America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to All States Insurance Company, Wilmington, Delaware. Attention, Mr. Don Freed, Chief Investigator. Since your office authorized me to conduct certain inquiries based on information supplied by Orrin Vance, I am billing you accordingly. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the Baltimore matter. Expense account item 1, $295. A phone call to Prisoner Dismissal Board at Sing Sing Prison, where I was informed that Orrin Vance had been released 3 days before the above date. He had completed 7 years of a 7 to 15-year term for grand theft. It was an unparoled release. The chaplain described him as a model prisoner with a better-than-average chance of remaining out of prison for the rest of his life. For that reason, I was willing to listen to his story when he showed up an hour later.
Hello, Dollar. You haven't changed a bit.
Come on in, Vance.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Ah, nice place you get.
I like it. Sit down. Tell me what's on your mind.
Dollar, look. Don't treat me like a con, even if I am one, huh? I'll sit down, I'll have a smoke with you, I'll talk with you. Forget the other part for a while, will you, please?
Okay. Have one?
Thanks. Just that everybody's doing that. Even my wife. Went over to see her the first day I got out. You know what?
What?
Katie wouldn't let me in the house. Gave me $40, told me to go out and get a decent job. Tell you, she had it all worked out. Work hard, she said. 6 months, if everything's okay and you're not in any trouble, you can come home to me and the kids. If not, she said, I'm going to divorce you.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to offer me a seat. Invite me to sit down.
Sure.
Thanks again. You know, thought about it a lot. If you hadn't been out to get me 7 years ago, I'd have had you over for dinner. Maybe we would have been friends.
Maybe.
Look, I can't get a job, and I'll have to go in business for myself. I need a stake. That's why I'm here to see you. I talked to you maybe 20 times while you were working on that Zeman case, and I think I got to know you. I called you today because of what I saw of you then. I think you're an honest man.
Thanks.
You ever hear the Towner case in Baltimore?
Towner Loan Company in 1946?
Yeah.
Everybody's heard about that. $1 million theft.
The insurance companies still have a reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction?
Was never solved. I suppose they do.
I can help you help them solve it for half of that reward.
Can you?
I know 2 of the men who did it. 2 of the 6 men. I talked to one of them yesterday. I'll tell you who they are, where you can pick them up, but I want my name out of the picture. Can you fix that?
Yeah, probably. But I have to talk to the police sooner or later.
Oh, look, this is a good thing, Dollar. And all I'm asking is your promise to keep my name out of it.
Tell me how good before I make any promises.
That's fair enough. They had some of the serial numbers on part of the tape. Here. This is one of the bills. Why don't you check it with them? Then we'll take it from here, huh?
Expense account item 2, $14.85. A long-distance phone call to Chief Investigator Don Freed, Allstate's Insurance, who verified that the serial numbers on the $10 bill Orrin Vance handed me tied in with the Towner Loan Company theft. I explained the information I had at hand and the source from which it had come, leaving out any mention of names. Freed talked with his boss and phoned me back half an hour later, giving me the go-ahead. Okay, Vance. You're in business.
All right, how does it work?
You tell me who they are, I'll handle it from here.
I mean the money part.
When we have something, you'll get paid for it. All I've had so far is talk. This bill could have come from anywhere. You might have picked it up at a cigar counter.
Look, I got it from a man named Leonard Torpy. He lives in New York. He's one of them.
Leonard Torpy?
Yeah. I met him my second year at Ossining. He was up on an old petty theft charge. He did 18 months. Told me to look him up when I got out. Now, this part may sound crazy, but we had a few drinks together in his place yesterday. I was weeping on his shoulder about all my hard luck, and he said, "You think you got hard luck?" Well, and then he marched me into the bedroom and showed me a stack of money in a bureau drawer. He said he couldn't spend it. He gave me one of the bills. Well,
Must have been pretty drunk out.
yeah, it was. I got to thinking about it. I checked the bill, found out it was in the Towner thing. I looked up the story on it. Torpy fits the description of one of the hold-up men right down the line.
Now, we'll see. You say you know 2 of them. Who's the other one?
Harold King lives in Reno, Nevada now. Runs a filling station there. He used to come see Torpy on visiting days. I saw him several times.
What makes you think he had a part in the Towner thing?
Just from what Torpy said while he was drunk and the general description of the other hold-up men in the story. See, while Torpy was drunk, he mentioned his old partner, Harry King. Told me where he was living and so forth.
Did he say anything about the holdup?
No. I told you I found that part for myself. But King is the other man, I'm sure of it.
King have a record?
I don't know anything about him.
Okay. Where'll you be?
I'll phone you. 2 days be long enough?
Oh, I should know something by then.
Remember, my name's out of it. The police or anybody else.
Sure. You afraid?
Yeah. I'm a stool pigeon. Well, haven't you noticed?
I'd noticed, and it worried me. So I followed him when he left my place. I was buying a package of cigarettes at the corner drugstore while he boarded the streetcar for downtown. I tagged along in a taxi to the main business section, watched him get off, and head for the bus terminal. I bought another package of cigarettes while he bought a one-way ticket to New York. In the half hour before departure time, I telephoned a private detective friend of mine, Pete Florian. He appeared at the bus terminal 15 minutes later.
What's the rumble, Johnny?
That man over there in the gray overcoat. His name's Orrin Vance.
Uh-huh.
He's on his way to New York right now. Maybe you better tag along, see that nobody kills him.
Oh?
If what he told me is true, somebody might try to do just that. Stay close till he's settled somewhere.
I see.
I haven't got any more to tell you, Pete, because I'm just starting to look into it. Find out where he's living there and contact me at this number. I'll let you know what to do then.
All right. Anything else?
Don't let him out of your sight, Pete. Expense account item 3, $100. Retainer for Private Detective Pete Florian for explained purposes. I stayed at the bus terminal long enough to watch Pete board the New York-bound bus and take a seat across the aisle from Orrin Vance. Item 4, $8.85, plane fare, Hartford to New York. Item 5, $4.50, cab fare to hotel and then to Metropolitan Police Station, where I explained my business to Lieutenant Randall.
Who gave you this tip, Dollar?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that, Lieutenant.
Why not?
Because I promised not to disclose any names. But I can tell you that the source is a man who couldn't possibly have had anything to do with the case, since he was in prison at the time of the holdup.
Mm-hmm. But you want me to stick my neck out and get up a search warrant and maybe take this bird Torpy into custody on your say-so.
Well, you have plenty to start with that $10 bill. Should be enough for you to look into it.
That why you looked into it?
Frankly, yes. Prima facie evidence.
But no name.
No name. I've told you all there is to know. Believe me.
Let's get busy.
The mug folder on Leonard Torpy showed a balding 40-year-old man with a long record of theft and burglary. There was no record for a Harold King, although he was listed as an associate of Torpy's. Lieutenant Randall wired Reno authorities requesting they locate King and hold him for possible questioning. Once these preliminaries were accomplished, Randall and I went out to the address Orrin Vance had given me. But this turned up a blank. The landlady informed us that Mr. Torpy had lived there, but had checked out the preceding morning. No forwarding address. The good lieutenant and I parted company outside the apartment house, and I walked back to my hotel. I was going to change clothes and grab some dinner, but the clerk waved me over to the house phone. A call had just come in. Johnny Dollar.
Hi, Pete Florian, Johnny.
How'd it go?
When your boy got in town, I trailed him to a place on 155th Street. He's got a room with a view. He's up there now.
Alone?
Think so.
Any visitors?
No. Light went out about an hour ago. Might be sleeping.
What's the number?
680. His room's in the back, first floor, number 10.
Where are you?
Drugstore right across the street.
Expense account item 6, 160. Cab fare to the drugstore where Pete Florian was keeping a watchful eye on my nervous informer, Orrin Vance. I found the drugstore, but Pete was nowhere in sight. The girl behind the soda fountain recognized him by my description and said he'd stepped out a few minutes before. I glanced up and down the block and then spotted him standing just outside the shadow of a streetlight across the street. I walked over.
Hi, Johnny. That's the room back there.
Lights on?
He's got a couple of visitors in there with him. Showed up about 5 minutes ago.
Car?
Taxi.
What they look like?
One's thin, medium-sized, dark suit. The other's stocky, dark suit, too. Both in their early 40s. Chauffeur wears glasses. Didn't make either one.
Yeah. This one of them?
Let me see. Yeah, he's in there. What's his name?
Leonard Torpy. We better go in.
Okay. Right back there.
Yeah.
Who's Leonard Torpy?
That's somebody who might want to kill Vance.
Wish I knew more about what this is all about, Johnny.
Yeah, so do I. It's all talk so far.
I see.
Better cover me. Put them over there.
Okay.
Who is it? Mr. Vance?
Who?
Orrin Vance?
You must have the wrong number, buddy. Nobody by that name lives here.
Well, are you sure?
Positive. Why don't you try the manager?
Well, I did. He said Mr. Vance had this room.
Then he's all wet. Good night.
Just a minute, Torpy.
What?
Hey! Johnny, look out!
Before I went down, I heard it go off a couple of more times. Must have been 6 inches from my head. My eyes couldn't see and my feet wouldn't move. But I could hear. It was someone very close to me. And he was dying.
Johnny. Johnny.
We'll return to yours truly, Johnny Dollar, in just a moment. Sign up. Enroll now. Join the 7 million strong who buy United States defense bonds through the payroll savings plan where they work. The bonds you buy help keep America strong. And now, Series E bonds earn more. They give you a quicker return on your investment. Through the payroll savings plan, you'll save the sure way before you spend. So sign up. Invest more in United States defense bonds. Now, with our star, John Lund, we bring you the second act of Yours Truly, Johnny Dollar.
I won't talk about my operation. Well, I had one at the police emergency hospital. As a matter of fact, I had two. They prodded a .38 slug out of my neck and another one out of my shoulder. It was 48 hours before I was allowed to sit up in bed and talk. Naturally enough, my first visitor was Lieutenant Randall. He looked haggard, tired, worried.
You say you hired this Pete Florian?
Yeah, to keep an eye on Orrin Vance.
This your tipster?
It's okay to tell it now, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, thanks. Florian died right there in the hall. 4 slugs hit him. Vance is on the floor beneath you, still hanging on. You keeping track of all this?
What about Torpy? Did you get him?
We didn't, but Florian did. Torpy's in the morgue. The other man got away. Quite a night.
Yeah.
Look, Dollar. You're the only one who can give me the story now. Vance isn't able to talk and won't be for another 3 days, if then. Everybody else is dead or gone. Now, what happened there?
I don't know. I didn't see anything, Lieutenant. I was trying to push into the room past Torpy, and the whole world caved in. Any line on the man who was with Torpy?
Good descriptions, but no luck so far. He heisted a car outside Vance's place. Found it 2 hours later, no prints on it. Some blood. He might have one of Florian's slugs in him.
Yeah.
We gotta land that bird. Hey, you all right?
I felt awful. And Lieutenant Randall left me alone for the rest of the day. At 3:30 the following day, Orrin Vance regained consciousness long enough to relate what had happened. I was wheelchaired down to his bedside. Statement enclosed.
That was Harry King with Torpy. King flew here 3 days ago from Reno. He came to my place to find out what I'd done with the $10 bill Torpy gave me when he was drunk. I told him I spent it, but they didn't believe me. It was King who shot me. I've got reward money coming. I'm not gonna die.
He was still hanging on 2 days later when I left the hospital. Expense account item 7, $14. Ambulance ride. From emergency hospital to my hotel. The doctors told me to take it easy for a month and I'd be all right. I had a phone call a half hour after I started to take it easy. Johnny Dollar.
Are you interested in finding Harry King?
Who's this?
My name's Milva King. I'm Harry's wife.
Oh,
You want him or don't you?
sure.
I'm at Schraff's restaurant on 42nd off Broadway. Can you meet me?
Yeah. How'll I know you?
You won't, but I'll know you. Your picture's been in the paper for the last 3 days.
Hello, Mr. Dollar.
Mrs. King?
Yes. Hey, you look pretty weak.
I feel that way.
Maybe we better sit down.
The small, pretty brunette woman in the nice clothes looked like anything but the wife of a bank bandit and murderer. She looked more like a housewife on a shopping tour or a schoolteacher on a New York vacation. I listened while she cleared up some questions I had in mind.
There's a reward posted, isn't there, for that holdup in Baltimore?
$10,000, yeah.
Will I get it if I turn Harry over to the police?
Sure.
How much?
Half?
Oh, that isn't much for giving up your husband.
They'll get him sooner or later, Mrs. King. The other half spoken for.
Oh, this Vance man?
Yes.
Wait, I'm just trying to figure. What about you?
I'll pass it up.
$5,000 for Harry.
Providing he was tied in with the Baltimore holdup. That's what the insurance company's interested in.
He was in it all right. I want to get something else straight. What happens to me?
What do you mean?
I'm his wife. I only had a part in that holdup for the last 6 months. I haven't said anything. Does that make me a party to it or something?
Well, you could have informed, but you couldn't have testified, being his wife.
I'm arraigned. I don't want to spend all the money hiring lawyers to keep me out of jail.
My company will cover that. Where's Harry?
Oh, not yet.
What now?
I better get something in writing from you. Something that says your insurance company will pay me the reward and give me help if I get in any trouble.
All right, I'll talk to him.
This time I'm thinking of the future. I'm going to have one once this is over.
I hope so, Mrs. King.
I know so, Mr. Dollar.
Did Harry have money he couldn't spend, too?
$45,000.
Where is it?
I can give you that when I give you Harry.
Well, you thought of everything.
I tried to. Harry and that Torpy man were fools. All they ever got out of it was the marked bills. Worthless money.
You don't happen to know who the other 4 men were, do you?
No. I suppose that's what you'll ask Harry when you get him.
That's the idea.
Poor Harry. How long will it take you to get things arranged?
Not more than an hour. I can do it by phone.
I'll call you.
Okay. I gave her a 50-second start before I left the table and went out in the street. I was just in time to see her climb into a cab. I was trying to hail one to follow her when a black coupe pulled up to the curb.
Come on, Johnny.
Hey.
Hustle it up. Light will change. Oh. How do you feel?
Terrible. What is this?
When Vance told us it was King, we checked the airlines and found out he had his wife with him when he flew in from Reno. That is Mrs. King up there in that cab, isn't it?
That's who she said she was.
She wants to sell you her husband for part of that reward, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Well, what's the delay?
She wants to make sure she'll be handled all right. The money and all.
So did Vance.
Don't needle me, Randall.
I don't mean to. This all figures. I thought she might try to get in touch with you for just that reason.
I don't get it.
Well, that's why I put a man on your hotel. He followed you when you came to meet her today, then he phoned me. We looked her up. Her name was Melba Thaler before she married King. Her old man had a lot of money in Minnesota, but she couldn't keep herself out of trouble and got disinherited. Money's always been her problem.
It's everybody's problem.
Not the way it is with her. Now King's worth a lot of dough to her if you pay off. He's no good to her now lying somewhere with a slug in him, and he hasn't been any good to her with the marked money he got in the Towner holdup.
There's something else, Randall.
What?
She's stalling me, I think. She said she didn't know who they were. But if she was lying and she does know who the others were in that Towner holdup, King would be worth even more money. They'd want him dead instead of with the police talking his head off.
That's right.
We followed Melba King's taxi for better than 45 minutes, all the way through the Holland Tunnel and into Jersey. She finally left it at a train station in Bucks County. We watched her buy a magazine and sit down in the waiting room and begin to read it. 15 minutes later, she stepped into the phone booth. When she came out, I went over to the filling station phone to see if she'd phoned my hotel.
Well?
She wasn't trying to get me.
Well, that settles it. She's contacted the others. She's going to sell to you or them, whoever pays most for him.
Some operator, isn't she?
Well, when you have time, look at the file we picked up on her. 16 arrests. 1 conviction for narcotics when she was 18. Well, we'll see what we will see.
Didn't take long. When a green Cadillac pulled up at the station, Melba King stepped out on the platform and greeted the 2 men who were in it. She sat in the car with them, talked for a short time, then got back out. When the Cadillac rolled away, Lieutenant Randall was on the radio ordering a pickup.
Yale, 596. Well, I'll pick him up right away. We'll stay with her.
When Melba King caught another taxi, we were right behind her. She took it to an auto court about a mile from the station. We saw her go into the cabin marked D. Randall radioed in our location. We were about to check the auto court office when the door to cabin D opened. Standing beside Melva King in the doorway of the cottage was a pale, stocky man who looked as though his legs wouldn't support him another minute. Then she saw us get out of the car.
He'll kill me. He's got a gun on me. Don't do anything. Please don't do anything.
That's right. Anybody gets in my way.
You're hurt, King. You can't go far.
I've come this far, and I'm still going to keep moving. Come on, baby, move.
He was all ready for her when she got back.
Yeah.
Boys know I shoot. You especially. But you'll be dead now, Dollar.
That's funny. I thought the same thing about you, King.
Please don't do anything, please.
Shut up.
Oh,
King, listen to reason. I can tell you're hurt bad. You need help.
Why don't you give it up?
How much were you going to give her for me, Dollar?
I wasn't...
How much? Tell me.
Half of it.
Please, Harry.
And how much will Woody and Al want to give me?
I didn't talk to you.
Oh, yes, you did. I passed out this morning. You got real busy. How much, baby?
Oh, no.
You're dying on your feet, King.
Yeah. Well, that's a good place to die. On your feet. Maybe I won't make it. We'll still make it. This is gonna hurt.
No. Harry, please. No!
Yell if you want to.
King, don't add another one to the...
How is she? John. This one, too. Let's get this over with.
Expense account, item 8. Same as item 2. Transportation back to Hartford. Item 9, $85. Doctor bills. Item 10, miscellaneous. $48 while in New York. Expense account total, $294.60. Remarks. As you know, the 2 men Malva King contacted were also part of the 6 who had held up the Towner Loan Company. They made a full confession and named the other parties involved. As far as the reward money goes, I think Orrin Vance deserves his $5,000. And I think Pete Florian's widow deserves my $5,000. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
From 1953, that was the Baltimore Matter and John Lund as Johnny Dollar. If you like that, stay tuned. We've got more Johnny Dollar coming up right now.
From Hollywood, it's time now for John Lund as Johnny Dollar.
My name is DeFranco, Mr. Dollar. I'm with the Claims Division of Eastern Life and Trust.
What can I do for you, Mr. DeFranco?
Help me pay off a claim, I hope.
Well, that's a new wrinkle.
Yeah, one of our new policyholders passed away last month. We can't seem to locate his beneficiary.
Well, maybe he doesn't want the money.
It's a she. Everybody wants money, especially insurance money. Would you like to take a whack at it?
What floor are you on, Mr. DeFranco?
4th, 418. Just after you get off the elevator, turn to your left.
Be there in an hour.
John Lund in a transcribed adventure of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar. To Claims Office, Eastern Life and Trust Company, this city. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the Thelma Ibsen matter. Expense account item 1, 15 cents, bus fare, from my apartment to Milton DeFranco's office, where we got right down to business.
The deceased was a man named John Linden. He made his living selling papers in front of the Metropolitan Building.
Oh, on 3rd Street?
Yes. Did you ever see him?
Yeah, I guess I have. Somehow you never think of someone like that leaving insurance money.
No, you don't, but he took out 2 policies November the 5th, 1940, both of them $500 life.
Uh-huh.
So he has an estate of $1,000 that we have to give to a person named Thelma Ibsen.
His daughter or something?
No relation at all, just someone who stopped and talked to him one day.
She must have had quite a line.
Yeah, you'd think so, but I doubt it. He was only 10 years old at the time.
Oh.
I got all this from the agent who wrote up the policy. He used to buy his papers from old John. One day he told the agent he wanted to take out some life insurance so he could do something nice for a little girl he'd met that afternoon. And that's it.
Well, quite a profitable meeting for her, huh?
Yeah. Of course, $1,000 isn't a lot of money these days. But from him, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Thelma Ibsen must be 23 or 4 by now. I'd like to see her face when she gets that insurance check and finds out who it's from and why. Might prove something about something.
Yeah, it could, or maybe she isn't doing nice things for people anymore.
Let's hope she is. I keep thinking of that old man out there hustling papers every day to make his $1.52 in premiums every week. It gets me somehow.
Huh?
He only saw her that one day in his life.
The local address for Thelma Ibsen was 213 Brainbridge. From neighbors, I learned that Thelma's parents had been killed in an automobile accident in 1945. She'd moved crosstown to live with an aunt, a Mrs. Mary Seeley. Mrs. Seeley died in 1950. Again, Thelma had moved. Where, nobody seemed to know. But they did know where she'd been working at the time. One of the girls there was brought into the manager's office.
Yes. She quit without notice a couple of years ago. She just didn't come back.
Were you a friend of hers?
Yes. We were good friends. Used to have lunch together every day. We started here together, too.
I see. Have you heard from her?
No.
Any idea where she might have gone?
New York, I think. It's the closest place to go, isn't it?
Funny she didn't write anybody or say anything when she left, don't you think?
Yes, but Thelma was like that.
Like what?
Well, don't misunderstand me. She was a real sweet girl, but there was something you could tell about her right away when you met her. She had plans of her own, and she just kept them to herself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't suppose anything's happened to her?
I'm just trying to locate her. Did she ever talk about going to New York?
No.
Or what did she talk about?
Oh, about meeting someone and getting married.
Was she going with anyone when she disappeared?
Oh, a couple of people around the office.
Are they still around?
I think so. You going to talk to them?
I'd like to.
They haven't heard from her either. No one has. She just plain left, bag and baggage.
At the apartment hotel where she'd been living since her aunt's death, I learned that Thelma Ibsen had suddenly checked out with all of her belongings around Christmas of 1950. No forwarding address. The hospital, jail, and morgue records for the previous 2 years were covered. Nothing came up. A high school annual provided a fairly good picture of a tall, smiling girl with a pleasant face looking out from under a miter cap. The Motor Vehicle Bureau recorded a driver's license issued in her name. A right thumb and forefinger print came with it. The picture, the prints, and all available information went into a file. Thelma Ibsen became a missing person. Two days later, the people at her office were re-questioned. And then one of them recalled a man that she had been seen with just before her disappearance. Expense account item 2, $15. Transportation and incidentals, Hartford to New York. For the purpose of locating a Mr. Floyd Turnbull for possible information concerning Thelma Ibsen's whereabouts. I made a list of the Floyd Turnbulls in the city directory and set out to interview each one. The right man happened to be number 5 on my list.
Yes, of course I know Thelma Ibsen, Mr. Dollar. You say you're from an insurance company?
That's right, Mr. Turnbull. Can you tell me where she is right now?
I'm afraid I can't. Sit down, Mr. Dollar. Sit down.
Thanks. Understand you knew her in Hartford.
That's right, I did. She came here to New York with me.
Oh?
Let me assure you, there was nothing improper about it. I met Thelma when she was working in one of the offices I do business with there. And when I suggested that she drive to New York with me, I did it with the understanding that we were to be married here.
I see.
No one could have been more surprised than I when she disappeared.
You mean here in New York?
Yes.
Well, when was this?
It was Christmas Eve of 1950.
Oh.
Thelma was staying with my sister Edna in Westchester. I picked her up about 6 in the evening to go to a party. And we stopped for gasoline somewhere between here and Long Island. I left the car for a moment, and when I came back, she was gone.
And you haven't seen her since?
And I haven't seen her since.
Well, did she leave a note in the car? Or a message of some kind?
Nothing. Not a word.
And she hasn't gotten in touch with you at all?
No.
She's never written?
Never.
I can't quite get with this. You were going to be married, and she disappeared in a filling station on Christmas Eve. Did you argue or something?
No. I don't think I would ever have argued with Thelma. She was kind and sweet and gentle and all things to me. Your appearance here and these questions bring back the memory very strongly.
How long had you known her before you decided to get married?
About 3 weeks.
Do you have any idea why she walked away?
Yes, but I doubt if it's of any practical value to you.
Well, any information I can get would be very helpful in locating her, Mr. Turnbull.
All right, then. I think she was frightened.
Of what?
Of life, Mr. Dollar. Not people or circumstance, but life.
You say that with a lot of conviction.
Yes. Thelma had always been, well, a poor girl. She worked instead of going to college. She lived with a rather dowdy aunt who died just before I met her. Her parents had been killed in an accident a few years before. I think I offered her happiness that she always longed for. But she simply wasn't mature enough or adjusted well enough to accept it. But this is of no value, is it?
Well, it might be. Did you know of any ambition she had? Maybe she wanted to go on the stage.
She simply wanted to be my wife and live here. Oh, I can see what you're thinking. I'm old enough to be her father, but that's not the reason she walked away from that car. Believe me, Mr. Dollar, unless I'm terribly mistaken, that girl was very much in love with me and wanted to marry me.
Tell me, have you tried to find her?
No, I have not. I waited around the filling station that night hoping she'd return, but I didn't report the matter to the police. I intended to hire private detectives to locate her, but I gave that up, too.
Well, I don't understand. If you loved her...
Well, would this make it understandable, Mr. Dollar? Thelma was a rational, normal human being when I left her in that car. No one forced her away from it or me. The man at the station said she merely stepped out and disappeared down the street. She left of her own free will for her own reasons.
Yeah, I think I can see your point.
Thank you, Mr. Dollar. I've hoped that one day she'd appear at my door, contact me, come to me, but she hasn't. Is there any way I can help you more concretely?
Well, if you could tell me the exact location of that filling station.
I believe I can do that, but why?
Last place she was seen alive.
Oh. That word, alive.
Just a word, Mr. Turnbull. Tell me, do you suppose she had any money when she left?
Why do you ask?
Well, she'd have had to go to work if she didn't. Maybe she
I see. Yes, she had money, quite a bit.
How much?
$2,300.
Oh?
She stole it from me, Mr. Dollar. I left my wallet in my overcoat. She took it while I was gone. I would have given her all this, everything. She had to steal it from me. She had to steal it like a common little thief. There's truly no fool like an old fool, is there, Mr. Dollar?
When I left Turnbull, it struck me. Here was the second elderly man in Thelma Ibsen's life. One had given her money which she wasn't around to receive. And from this one, she'd taken money and didn't wait around to say thanks. Expense account item 3, $50.50. Car rental and incidentals involved in checking Floyd Turnbull's story. A major oil company owned and operated the filling station where Thelma Ibsen had been seen last. Their payroll records named 3 attendants on duty Christmas Eve, 1950. I located and interviewed all 3. Enclosed fine statement of Earl Camden.
Sure, I remember that chick. Better look in this picture, I'll tell you that. Well, anyways, she drove in with the old guy, see? He hadn't been away from the car more than 20 seconds before she was out and walking down the street as fast as she could go. Well, when he came back and asked what happened to her, I told him. Well, and he went back and sat in his car for maybe a couple of hours just waiting for her. I knew she was gone for good. I felt sorry for the old geezer. She shouldn't have run out like that. Christmas Eve and all.
Edna Turnbull Spencer, Westchester, verified her brother's story. Thelma Ibsen had left all of her clothes at the house. Mrs. Spencer had not heard a word from her since Christmas Eve of 1950. The matter went to the New York Police Missing Persons Bureau. A check on the morgue and hospital records was unsuccessful. However, the police fingerprint files turned up an interesting lead.
Misdemeanor, drunk, disturbing the peace. She was fined $25 a night, court April 25th, 1951.
What's the address?
1212 Yardley.
1212 Yardley. Okay. At the address on Yardley, I learned that Thelma Ibsen had moved 8 months before. Again, there was no forwarding address. The landlady turned out to be quite talkative, however.
I'm glad, too, she moved from here, Mr. Dollar. I'd like to help you find her, but I'm awfully glad she moved from here.
Well, why do you say that, Mrs. Prentice?
Oh, noisy. Parties all the time. I run a quiet place for quiet people, you know.
Yes, I'm sure, but...
I thought she was the quiet type when she took the apartment, or I'd never have given it to her. She told me she was a secretary, that she worked downtown.
She say where?
Oh, no. And she didn't work. How could she? She was out every night and slept most of the day. And men used to come to see her. Honestly.
Do you know any of them, Mrs. Prentice?
Oh, no. Just men. All kinds, all sorts.
I see. Was she friendly with anybody in the building?
No.
Did she go with any particular man?
I couldn't say. All I can tell you is I'm glad she doesn't live here anymore. I'm awfully glad.
The more people I talked to, the more I learned about Thelma Ibsen, and the less I liked what I heard. I went back to the city hall. It had occurred to me that hardly anyone is ever arrested for being drunk and disturbing the peace alone. I was right. The night court files revealed that Thelma Ibsen had been arrested with 8 other people. I took down their names and began to check them out. Number 6 down the line was a man named Unger, who was in the hosiery business. Yes, he remembered Thelma Ibsen very well. No, he hadn't seen her for 6 months, but he could tell me where she lived. He did, and I went there.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'm looking for Miss Thelma Ibsen.
Oh, I'll ring her room. Is she expecting you?
No. My name is Dollar. It's a business matter.
Mr. Dollar.
That's right.
Just a moment. I'm ringing. Well, I don't understand that.
What?
She came in about a half hour ago. I know she's up there.
Well, maybe she came out again.
No, I'd have seen her. I've been at the desk all the time. Well, if that isn't the strangest thing.
Maybe she's visiting one of the other apartments.
Perhaps. Would you like to leave a message, Mr. Dollar?
Well, it'll be okay if I go up and camp on her doorstep. I've been looking for her for a long time now.
Of course.
I took the elevator up to the 15th floor and walked down the hall to Thelma Ibsen's apartment. The door was standing partially open. All the lights seemed to be on. Miss Ibsen?
Miss Ibsen? Miss Ibsen?
Go back. Get away from this room.
What?
Get away or I'll jump.
I'd found Thelma Ibsen, only she was standing on a ledge outside the window, all ready for a leap into eternity.
We'll return to yours truly, Johnny Dollar, in just a moment. Now, with our star, John Ludd, we bring you the second act of yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Don't come any closer.
I won't. Thelma,
What?
you better come in now. You don't want to do this.
I'm going to do it.
It's cold out there. Don't you think you should come inside?
I'm going to jump. Stay away now. Don't try to grab me.
I'll do anything you say, Thelma. Okay.
I never saw you before. How do you know my name?
I've seen you.
No, you haven't. I remember people. Watch.
Just going to light a cigarette. Do you want one?
No.
Can I have one?
All right. Where did you see me?
In a picture. In your high school annual. You went to high school in Hartford.
I don't know you. What's your name?
Johnny Dollar?
Are you from Hartford?
Yeah.
Step over there. Let me see your face in the light. No. You aren't from Hartford. You're lying to me.
Mr. Dollar, I
Go
wanted
away.
to...
Go away or I'll jump.
Why, Miss Ibsen?
Go on. Get out of here.
Go ahead. Call the police.
Yes, of course, of course.
I heard you tell him to call the police. I don't care. They can't stop me. Nobody can stop me.
Maybe they won't even try, Thelma.
Oh, I know they will. They'll talk to me just the way you're talking. They try to get close enough to grab me. I wanted somebody to call the police. I want them all down there waiting for me to jump. When the crowd's big enough, I'll jump right down there. I'm not afraid to do it.
Why do you want to jump, Thelma?
I have my reasons. Look, there's a couple of people down there who see me. They'd like to see me jump.
I don't think they'd like to see that at all, Thelma.
Oh, yes, they would. They might say they wouldn't, but they'll hang around, and if I don't jump, they'll be disappointed.
Nobody wants you to jump, Thelma.
Oh, sure they do. Those people down there would love to see it happen. You'd like it, too.
If I wanted to see you jump, I'd be waiting on the street with those people. But I don't want to see you do that. And neither do they. I want you to live, Thelma.
That's more people down there now. Oh, they're getting the big lights up here. God.
Thelma, look. If you're broke, if you need money,
Don't come any closer, I told you before.
I want to help you, Thelma.
Nobody wants to help me. Nobody's ever wanted to help me.
You're wrong about that. Floyd Turnbull wanted to help you.
Floyd Turnbull? You met him?
Yes. And he's still very much in love with you.
After I stole money from him and walked out on him?
The money meant nothing to him. He still loves you, Thelma. Thelma?
I don't love him. I never loved him.
He thought so.
He was just nice.
Why did you leave him that way?
I'm no good. Never have been, you know. I've never been any good to anybody.
Would you like to talk to Floyd?
No. I don't want to talk to him or anybody. I know. But after I jump, I want you to tell Floyd something.
Sure.
Tell him I meant to send the money back to him.
I didn't think it was that much. Tell him I never was any good at all. That I left him because of that.
All right.
You can tell him I loved him. He'd feel good, I think.
All right.
Go back! I don't care who you are. Go back or I'll jump right now. Wait. Close that hall door. If you want to see me jump, you'll have to watch from the street down there with the others. Close it! Is he a policeman?
I suppose so. I don't know.
He looked foolish.
We all look foolish at one time or another. It passes.
Do I look foolish?
Yes, Thelma, you do. You're not going through with this. In the end, you'll come back into this room, and everybody down there will go home.
That isn't true. You know that for the first time in my life, I know exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it. I'm going to jump.
From what I know about you, I thought you always knew pretty much what you wanted out of life.
I never knew anything. And it's all botched up. I'd be happy one minute and crying the next. Things kept happening all the time. Got so tiresome. When Mom and Daddy died, I should have died too. Then I wouldn't be here making all those people down there have bad dreams for weeks to come. I should have been with them when they were killed in that car. Well, it won't be long. I won't be tired anymore pretty soon.
Thelma, wait.
Wait for what? You say you've talked to people who've known me, who know what I was and what I am. I didn't turn out the way they wanted me to, did I? I didn't even turn out the way I wanted to be. Look at me. Why should I wait?
One man I didn't talk to had more faith in you than anybody else. He was an old man who sold newspapers in front of the Metropolitan Building. His name was John Linden. Old John. Thelma? Old John?
Old John.
You met him one day when you were a little girl. It meant a lot in his life. An awful lot. You remember old John?
Yes. I was downtown after school to look in the windows. I had a nickel and I bought a paper from this old man. I talked to him. He said I was a very nice girl, and he asked me my name and where I lived.
What did you talk about, Thelma?
About school. About growing up. He told me I'd grow up someday to be a lovely woman. He said, lovely woman. He was very nice.
What else did you talk about?
School. He asked me what grade I was in. Let's see. I guess I was in the 5th grade, or maybe the 6th. It was such a long time ago.
But you remember it.
Of course, I remember it now. Where's John now?
He died a month ago, Thelma. He left you all his money.
What money? What money would that poor old man have?
Insurance money. Comes to $1,000.
You're lying.
No, I'm not, Thelma. That's why I've been looking for you. It's my job to see that you get the money that he left for you. He wanted you to have it.
Why? I didn't know him only that afternoon.
But he wanted to help you.
You're making all this up. It's all a lie.
No. No, look.
What?
These prove I'm from the insurance company. Here.
Throw them over.
All right. You see? He wanted you to have something.
That old man. That poor old man. I only stopped and talked to him.
Expense account item 4, $3.50. Martinis. I needed them. It was my first, and I hope my last, experience with an intended suicide. The psychiatrists who examined and treated Thelma Ibsen believe that she'll make a complete recovery in time. They say it'll take months to determine the exact cause of her breakdown. But as far as we're concerned, the case is closed. Claim filed. Expense account, item 5, same as item 2. Transportation back to Hartford. Total, $84.15. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, stars John Lund in the title role and is written by E. Jack Newman with music by Eddie Dunstetter. John Lund can currently be seen in the Universal International picture Just Across the Street. Featured in tonight's cast were Tom Tully, Jeanette Nolan, John McIntyre, Joe Kearns, and Virginia Gregg. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, is transcribed in Hollywood by Jaime Del Valle. This is Dan Cubberly inviting you to join us next week at this time when John Lund returns as...
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
And that is how you balance an expense account, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're sliding down the dial from the insurance offices to the neon-lit streets of New York City with a detective who had a completely different style. Richard Diamond, private detective, started broadcasting in 1949, starring the great Dick Powell. Powell actually pioneered the hard-boiled detective role on the big screen in Murder, My Sweet, but on the radio he brought a unique charm, always ending the episode by serenading his girlfriend Helen at the piano. Let's see how charming things stay when he goes up against our next case. From January 1950, here is Martin Sees Dead Men, right here on the Hojo Radio Network.
National Broadcasting Company presents Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, private detective.
Are you Mr. Diamond?
Yeah, unless there's a warrant out.
Mr. Diamond, I'd like to talk to you about a man.
Oh, don't look so unhappy. Can't talk about girls all the time.
Mr. Diamond, this is pretty serious. I'm scared stiff of him.
Why?
Because he's dead.
And here's another exciting case from the files of Richard Diamond, private detective, starring Dick Powell.
Diamond Detective Agency, homicides with class. Well, that's a pretty good answer.
What kind of a slogan was that, Shamus?
Oh, my goodness. Sergeant Otis.
That's right.
Well, don't take any bets. I know a dozen people who would swear you were something else.
Oh, now stop the gags. I got something important to talk to you about.
I know what it is.
You do?
I bet you've lost your shoes.
What makes you think that, wise guy?
Well, I drove by the docks this morning and spotted 2 landing barges with laces.
Oh, I give up. Here, you better talk to the lieutenant.
Rick?
Hello, Walt.
Why don't you lay off Otis? He was just calling to ask you to do a favor for us.
What kind of a favor?
The 5th Precinct is having its annual dance next week.
Oh, now, Walt.
Well, what's the matter? Just a couple of songs, and then you can go home.
Oh, sure. Just like last time. I was just going to be a couple of songs last time, too. But before those lovely cops let me go, I had a crack in my voice like the Liberty Bell.
Now, this time, I promise. Only 2 songs.
All right. If one of them's Mule Train.
Sure, but why Mule Train?
I want to whip Otis for sound effects.
Oh.
Mr. Diamond?
Wait a minute, Walt. I think I spotted a client.
Okay, Rick. I'll tell the committee you'll be there.
Bye.
Are you Mr. Diamond?
Yeah, unless there's a warrant out.
Mr. Diamond, I'd like to talk to you about a man.
Well, don't look so unhappy. Can't talk about girls all the time.
Mr. Diamond, this is pretty serious. I'm scared stiff of him.
Why?
Because he's dead. That's right. He's supposed to be dead.
Well, bring him over. We can make a fortune from Barnum and Bailey.
I guess I better go.
No, wait a minute. Maybe you better tell me about it.
Okay. I'm Martin White. I go to Barrett College. I'm an ex-GI. I'm a senior now because I couldn't start until I was released from the hospital 3 years ago.
Hospital, huh? What was the trouble?
I got hit at casino.
How long were you in the hospital?
2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Yeah, Okay, I fell apart up there.
Oh. Psychosis?
Yeah.
Go on.
The other day I was on my way to class when I saw this man I was telling you about.
The one who's supposed to be dead?
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be in the same outfit with me. I saw him killed at casino.
Oh, well, so you made a mistake. So he looks like the guy.
No, it's not like that. Maybe I better tell you, and then you'll understand.
Go ahead.
Well, his name was Jarvis, Paul Jarvis. I was a captain with the Fifth Army when we went in at casino.
And Jarvis?
Private. He'd been with us since we pushed Rommel out of the desert. Everybody hated him.
Why?
Goldbrick. Never missed a chance to dog it. But he was smart, plenty smart. There wasn't anything we could pin on him.
Yeah, I know the type.
He was great in a street fight because he was big. And I mean really big. Big and nasty. But up on the line, he went to pieces.
Okay, go ahead.
And one night, we got a report that a man answering Jarvis's description had killed a corporal in a fight. By the time the details got to me, the Germans had opened up with everything they had. I was ordered out on patrol, so I took Jarvis with me.
You took a big chance.
You know it. There was one witness to the killing, an old man in the town. If Jarvis knew he might be identified, he'd be gone over the hill, sure. So I figured I'd watch him. Keep him with me until the Germans slowed up and we could show him to the old man. Oh, we moved up. The Krauts had the main body zeroed in with their 88s. Our job was to move up, try to spot a path through the enemy artillery pattern. We had to belly down, and Jarvis and I ended up in a hole together.
They'll spot us, sure. They'll correct and drop those things all over us in a minute.
Keep your head down, Jarvis.
I tell you, they'll spot us.
Now, you listen to me. You raise your skull 1 inch out of this hole before I tell you, and so help me, I'll drill you myself.
Okay. You hate my guts, don't you?
Knock it off.
This is real funny, this is. Two guys this close hating each other.
Next time I'll pick a bigger hole.
Captain White.
What?
About that murder.
Can it?
You think I killed the guy, don't you?
I don't think anything right now, just those Kraut tanks down there.
You're thinking about it all right. You and everybody else. You all hate me because I'm not a tin soldier like you with ideals sticking out all over your fat face.
I told you to knock it off, but you wanted it late on the line, so I'll tell you. Yeah, I hate your guts. Okay?
That's good enough. I killed that corporal, Captain White.
You're out of your mind.
I am, huh? Well, this is as good a place as any to go over the hill.
You're crazy. Get down.
Relax. I got a bayonet pointed right at your belly.
Jarvis, don't.
Go on. Cry. Whine. I'm going to put you in for a Purple Heart. Only you'll have to pin it on your blanket.
Jarvis, for the love of...
Now you're only a number on the record.
Jarvis, you dirty...
You're going to take a little while to die, Captain, so you can think about me getting out. I'm taking off, and I'm leaving the rest of the saps with all the honor and glory they want. So long, Captain. It's all yours.
Jarvis! Come back here! Jarvis! Well, it was one of those lucky things, Mr. Diamond. I got out. Spent a day and a night in that hole until the medics found me.
What about Jarvis?
I'd swear he got the 88 right on top of him.
But now you think you've seen him and you're not sure.
I'm not sure of anything right now. But I saw that 88 hit, and I saw Jarvis go down.
Okay. Let's say you did see Jarvis. He got out some way. Looks pretty simple to me. Call up the authorities and tell them you spotted a man wanted for murder. There certainly should be a lot of guys from your outfit who could identify him.
No. He's done something to his face. Maybe the shell did it for him, but I know it's him. You can't miss a guy that size.
A lot of big boys.
Sure, but he's got the same rotten eyes. That didn't change, and that nasty smile he gets. I'd know him anywhere. In a dark room, I'd know him.
Oh, well, you said you were scared. Why not go to another school?
I can't. I've got a job up there, and I've got a wife and a kid. That's why I came to you. I can't go to the police. They might put me back in that hospital. They'll think I'm slipping again. Up here.
Uh-huh. Well, let's say it is Jarvis. What in the world would a guy like that be doing in a college?
Don't you think I've asked myself those questions? Just forget the whole thing.
No, wait, Martin. Look, if I prove to you one way or another about this Jarvis, will you forget about Casino?
Yeah.
What name is he using?
Blackwell. John Blackwell.
Okay, let's go.
Don't you get a fee or something?
Your wife a good cook?
The best.
Well, I'm staying for dinner, and after you see what I put away, you'll probably wish you'd paid the $100 a day in expenses. Usually I'm pretty hard about my fee because the trouble I get into has to be balanced on the book some way. But a young guy comes in with a real problem, and old hard-headed Diamond gets a fast softening of the skull. Well, 2 hours later, Martin White, me, and my real soft skull were on the campus of Barrett College and in the converted Quonset hut the Whites called home.
He's hungry, Mr. Diamond.
Hiya, fella. Well, nice-looking boy.
Yeah, takes after his mother.
Martin, if we're going to do something about this thing, we'd better get a move on.
All right, where do we start?
Well, I think I'd like to look at this... what's the name this guy's using, you say?
Blackwell.
Oh, well, I'd like to look at Blackwell's school record. How about it?
Oh, I think I can fix it. Let's go.
Oh, dinner's at 6, Mr. Diamond.
Yeah, we eat early because I'm night watchman on campus. I go on duty at 7.
I'll be on time, Mrs. White.
It's Nan.
Oh? Well, love corned beef and cabbage, Nan.
Well, I'll walk out with you. I have to go to the store.
Come on, Mr. Diamond. We'll walk Nan out across the street.
Martin, look out! Oh, that idiot. Must have been drunk.
Nanny, all right?
Oh, sure, but you, Martin, he came right at you.
I know. Mr. Diamond, that guy wasn't drunk.
Yeah. Well, Nan, you think you can go to the store alone?
Oh, certainly. I'm fine now.
But that car...
Now, come on, Martin. We've got to check those records.
Well, I see you at dinner. And, Martin, you listen to what Mr. Diamond has to say. That man was probably drunk.
Good girl.
Yeah. What about that car?
Could have been an accident. Let's think it was for a while, anyway.
Well, this is where they keep the records. Hello, Susie.
Hi, Martin. Well, hello.
Hello, Susie.
This is Mr. Diamond, Susie. Mr. Diamond, Susie Wirt.
It's really a pleasure, believe me.
We'd like to look at the file, Susie.
You a new professor, Mr. Diamond?
No, just a friend of Martin's.
Married?
Not a bit. Why?
Pretty square, huh?
Sometimes, but I can learn.
Yeah? Well, I might just start some night classes of my own.
Sounds like fun. In about 5 years, you let me know how your education is progressing.
Oh. Age is a problem with you, huh?
My dear, when I stumbled over 30, everything got to be a problem. Now, do you think we can,
Yes?
The records, Susie. Remember?
Yeah, Susie, the records.
Oh. Okay, which ones?
We want to see the file.
Everything from B to C.
Okay. But if I get in trouble for this, you may have to make it up to me in some way.
I'll buy you a soda.
And I'll let you. Here they are. B to C.
Thanks, Susie. I'll let you know when we're finished.
Okay, be a recluse. Only I got some ideas about that, too. I'll be in the next room.
Youth. Well, let's take a look.
How come you asked for everything from B to C?
No sense in letting everybody know what we're doing. If we just asked for Blackwell's file, Susie might have said something to him. Oh. Here it is.
Yeah, it says here, John Blackwell, 28, resident of McAllister, Oklahoma.
Hey, get a load of this. Height, 6'6", weight 240.
Like I said, he's a big one.
If he fell down, he'd be halfway home. Look, Martin, where can I find this Blackwell?
Now, let's see. What does it say about his classes here? It's 2:30 now. Yeah, he should be in English Lit.
Take me over there.
You want to see him?
I want to meet him.
You want to meet him?
Oh, now relax. Sooner or later, you've got to talk to him. Oh, Susie. Susie.
Yes?
Oh, Susie, we're finished.
I'm not. How about that soda?
I'll take a rain check.
Lots of rain up here.
Susie?
Yes?
Bye. Well, we left Susie in the middle of a pout. Martin took me across the campus to another building. We went up a long hall and stopped at a door marked English Lit. Martin looked in for a minute and then pointed.
That's him. That's him right there.
Now, relax. Hey, he must get a bloody nose from the altitude. He's head and shoulders over the whole room.
I'm sure of it. I tell you, when I get around to that guy, I'm sure of it. That's Jarvis.
Get back from the door. The class is breaking up.
Let's get out of here, Mr. Diamond, please.
No. Now, I want you to introduce me to him.
I can't. I tell you, I got the shakes.
Oh, you're going to have to face it sooner or later, Martin. Here they come. Okay, I'll try. There he is.
Blackwell.
He sees you.
Over here. Now, what do I say?
Just introduce me. I'll do the rest.
Yes? You call me?
Yeah. You don't know me, but I understand you're a new student. I'd like you to drop by the fraternity house and meet some of the boys.
Oh, well, thank you. I'd be glad to.
SAE. This is Mr. Diamond, Mr. Blackwell.
How do you do? Fine, thank you.
You a professor here, Mr. Diamond?
No, just a friend of Martin's. This your first year at college?
Yeah.
You're a little late, aren't you? What held you up? Service?
That's right.
Oh, well, I was in the Army myself. What outfit were you in?
I didn't say I was in the Army, Mr. Diamond. Matter of fact, I was in the Navy.
Oh.
Well, Mr. White, I have to be going now. When would you like me to stop by the house?
Oh, anytime. Around 6. Most of the boys are in then.
See you then. Nice meeting you, Mr. Diamond.
Yeah.
Well?
You've never met him before. I mean, here on the campus?
No, why?
When he left, he called you Mr. White.
Yeah, and I didn't introduce myself.
Well, I do know one way to clear this whole thing up.
How?
Fingerprints. Washington's got a record of Jarvis. If I can get Blackwell's, we can compare them.
It's a swell idea, but about as easy as going after a mountain lion's molar.
Oh, I'll think of something. And you go on home and stay with the wife and baby. All right. I left Martin and cut across the street to the college malt shop. When I went in, a bunch of kids were having a time playing records and making dates, so I slipped by them and eased into a phone booth and put in a fast call to the 5th Precinct Police Station and Walt Levinson.
Fifth Precinct, Sergeant Otis.
Oh, good grief. I got the zoo.
Oh, you just call up to make wisecrack, Shamus?
Now, put the lieutenant on. But don't growl at him. He's close enough to snap a collar on you.
Oh. Yeah, what do you want, Diamond?
That's a pleasant way to answer the phone. What have you noticed been doing? Setting fire to the commissioner?
Oh, I give up. Where are you?
I'm up at Barrett College.
College?
Sure. I'm trying to talk the science department into bidding on your sergeant's brain. They've got gargantuas, and they need a match set.
Now, will you please be serious?
Okay, Walt. Now, look. I've run into something that has a good chance to end up looking like homicide. I can use some help.
You know that's out of my district.
Look, I just want you to do some checking for me. Find out about a John Blackwell who's supposed to come from McAllister, Oklahoma. He's a student here.
What do you want to know about him?
Oh, how long he lived in McAllister? Family, friends, the usual things. And then do some checking on a boy named Jarvis, Paul Jarvis. Check his fingerprints with the military authorities. See if he was ever in McAllister and if he knew Blackwell.
Okay. Where can I call you and how fast do you need it?
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
I just spotted someone in this malt shop.
Are you in a malt shop?
Yeah, and I gotta hang up. I don't want to lose this boy.
Well, where can I reach you?
Call the local law and tell him I'm on the campus.
Wearing a beanie?
Funny. Pretty funny. Ah, Mr. Blackwell, isn't it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Mr. Diamond.
That's right. Mind if I sit down?
Not at all. Just finishing my malt.
Looks good. Think I'll have one.
It is good. Good for you. Makes you healthy. Live a long time.
Well, I guess that's what we're all after.
I guess so. How long have you known Martin?
Martin White?
Yeah.
Not long. How long have you known him?
Just met him today with you. Why?
Oh, nothing. Wondered how you knew his name.
Oh, he was pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta be going, Mr. Diamond. This little chat has been very enlightening. Goodbye.
Goodbye. For now. Hey, waiter.
Huh? Oh, you want something, mister?
Yeah, the small glass.
Just the glass?
Don't touch it.
Well, what's wrong with it? Is it contagious or something?
Yeah. Here's $5. Give me a napkin to wrap it up in.
Oh, collector, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, take it. I had a girlfriend used to collect beer cans, but this is a new wrinkle.
Thanks.
Oh, it ain't nothing. Come back again and get a load of our ice cream dishes. You'll lose your mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't look where I was going.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't break anything of value, Mr. Diamond.
You're going to hog a sidewalk, that's for sure.
Let me help you.
I can make it.
It's a mess, isn't it? Taking one of our famous malts back home?
It might be, Jarvis.
I beg your pardon.
I said it might be, Jarvis.
Name's Blackwell, remember?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You see, Martin White says he thinks he was in the service with you.
I told you I was in the Navy.
I didn't say Martin wasn't.
Well, you're mistaken. My name's not Jarvis.
Oh, well, now, isn't that funny? Martin's so sure. He was even going into New York in the morning to see if he couldn't find some of his old buddies who might have remembered you.
I hope he has a nice trip.
I'll tell him when I see him.
But I don't get it, Mr. Diamond. Why did you tip him?
Oh, he knew it before I tipped him, Martin. I don't want him to skip before I can get the information on him.
But now he's sure to take off.
Not until he gets you.
Oh, Mr. Diamond, do you think that...
I know he'll try, Nan. Martin is the only one here at Barrett who can actually identify him. He knows I'm suspicious of him, so he'll go after Martin first and then me. He's got to make his play.
But you said that he...
Martin, give me your hat and coat.
Why? What are you going to do?
Take your place as night watchman. Whatever he's going to do, he'll try it tonight. I want him to try it on me.
No, I won't let you do it.
Look, I've pushed it this far. It's all set up.
Oh, honey, don't let him do it.
Yeah, Mr. Diamond,
Now, you two lock yourself in, and I'll come back, huh?
Oh, please, Mr. Diamond.
Hey, the hat fits pretty good. How about a look?
But there must be something we can do.
Oh, sure, Nan, there is.
What?
Save me some corned beef and cabbage, huh? It was dark when I walked out with Martin's hat and coat and started to cross the campus. I had a flashlight. The night was black, solid black. But I had a feeling that sat on my shoulder and raised goosebumps. When you've been in this business as long as I have, that feeling is an alarm ringing inside, telling you that trouble is creeping up. Halfway across the campus, I stopped. I heard nothing but the usual sounds that come with night. Dampened, muffled sounds. I walked on. And I heard it. The sound of someone walking well behind me. I stopped again. Maybe it was Jarvis. Maybe it wasn't. There was one way to find out. Keep going. If it was anyone with no business with me, okay, he'd stop following. I cut to my left, away from the main walk and toward the shadowy bulk of the college buildings. I kept going until I reached the gymnasium building. I was leading my pigeon to me. But who was the pigeon? My toes were beginning to turn in, so I figured I was. Then the bulk of the big building popped up in front of me. I tried the door. It was open. I went in, closed the door behind me. There was no light at all. Only a funny sound that I couldn't identify. A peculiar humming, and there was a smell. Chlorine. Yeah, chlorine. Now I knew where I was, an indoor pool. The hum was the filtering machinery. I wanted to turn on the flashlight, but in a place like this, I couldn't give Jarvis the tip on where I was. I had to get out, so I felt my way carefully along the tiled floor. I kept to what I guessed was the middle of the walk around the pool, and then... He was in with me. I stopped, but he didn't.
White. I know you're in here. This couldn't be better. You're a sap, White, coming in here. Don't be silly, White. You know that door leads to the filtering machinery. Come on, this way. It's the only way out, and I'll be waiting for you. Okay. It's all the same whether you come to me or I go to you.
Stay where you are, Jarvis.
What's that?
We met before.
You're not White.
No, I'm not.
Diamond?
Yeah. Not White, and you're not Blackwell. You're Jarvis. Surprise, Buster?
What's the difference?
None, I guess. Where's the real Blackwell?
Where you're gonna be, Diamond.
Stay right there, Jarvis.
Sure, and let you shoot off your mouth. All right, Diamond. It's all the same to me whether I get you first or White. I gotta do both. Now we'll see just how tough you are, Diamond. Well, the boy's got a gun. You missed, Diamond. And too bad the flash gave you away. Now I gotta do this fast. This is it, Diamond.
Buster, I got news for you. I'm not going to teach you. This won't take long. Just enough to get you a little waterlog. Hold your nose, Jarvis. It helps. Simon. Martin. Lights, Martin. Get them on.
Yeah. I had to come. Couldn't let you do it alone. I heard the shot and Where's Jarvis?
Jarvis? Oh, I think we can take him out now. He's done. Here, grab him.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
No.
Here, give me your hand, Mr. Diamond.
Wait. I'll get my breath. You know, Martin, Jarvis was a bad soldier, but in the Navy, he had just been plain lousy.
Grateful.
We've got to pay you something.
Okay. Mail the recipe for your wife's corned beef to a gal named Helen, huh?
But, Mr. Diamond...
Forget it.
Jarvis won't... I mean, he won't...
Come back? Oh, no. The Army picked him up. They've got first crack at him. Then come the McAllister authorities who'd like to talk with him about the murder of John Blackwell.
So that's how he got Blackwell's papers.
Sure. Blackwell was alone in the world. He was going to come here to school, but Jarvis hitched a ride and, well, once the guy killed... He'll do it again to beat the rap.
And Blackwell and Jarvis were both from McAllister.
Yeah. Jarvis figured this college would be a great hideout under a different name, papers all in order, but you saw him and he saw you, and that put a crimp in his plans. From there on, you know the rest. Now, I guess...
Oh, I'll get it. Be back in a minute.
I'll send your clothes to you when I get back to the city, Martin.
No hurry, Mr. Diamond.
Oh, Mr. Diamond, the phone's for you.
Me? But no one knows I'm here but the McAllister police force, Levinson, Otis, Jarvis, Susie, the campus, and you.
Well, he asked for you.
Oh, thank you. Hello?
Diamond?
Levinson?
Yeah.
Well, what's on your mind?
Are you all right?
Never better. Why?
Because we got the report on Jarvis. He's a bad boy. You watch yourself. Don't get caught alone with him.
Oh, sure, Walt. I'll be real careful. The only place I'll be seen with him is in a swimming pool.
Huh? And I'll cut the wisecrack. What's that? Did you say something?
Hold it a minute, Walt.
Oh, Bill, shh, please.
Sorry, Mr. Diamond. I guess the phone awakened him.
Diamond, what are you doing? You got asthma?
Quiet, Walt. Hold it. Nan, Martin, bring the baby here.
But he's never done this at this time.
Oh, never mind. Bring him here.
Okay, you asked for it.
Now, baby. Shh.
Stop calling me baby.
It's twilight on the prairie, and the moon will soon be high. She'll be herding every star up in the sky. We'll lope along to dreamland, and we'll bid each care goodbye, while the wind blows through the sagebrush with a sigh. So hush, little darling. Little dear, go to sleep, little darling. I'm right here. Let my shoulder be your pillow. You'll be safe as you can be. Little darling, you mean all the world to me. We'll always be together, and I promise faithfully that your dreams will all come true. Just wait and see. So hush, little darling. Shh. Little dear, go to sleep, little darling. I'm right here.
Hello?
Hello. Say, what's going on over there?
Oh, now, hold it a second, Walt. I got somebody who wants to say hello to you. That's a good boy. Now, say hello to the lieutenant.
Otis, get off the line.
Walt.
Yeah?
Bye.
You have just heard Richard Diamond, Private Detective, starring Dick Powell. Ed Begley played Lieutenant Walt Levinson. Also in the cast were Wilms Herbert, Paul DuBois, Sammy Hill, Jerry Hausner, Jane Webb, and Dave Ellis. Music was under the direction of Frank Worth. Richard Diamond is written by Blake Edwards and directed by Russell Hughes. Dick Powell currently may be seen in the motion picture version of the best-selling novel, Mrs. Mike. This is Eddie King inviting you to be with us next Sunday at this same time when we will again bring you Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, Private Detective.
Classic Dick Powell right there. You got to love the banter with Lieutenant Levinson. Let's keep the Diamond Files open for one more tonight. This next one is a fast-paced caper from February of 1950 where Dick gets hired for a protection gig that turns sideways very fast. Turn your radios up to guard a seal. That's right. More Richard Diamond next on the Hojo Radio Network.
National Broadcasting Company presents Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, Private Detective.
Diamond, this is Walt. Where the devil are you?
Where I started out to be, down on River Street, looking for
Will
the
you
guy...
stay right there and wait for me? But you might as well stop looking.
Why stop looking?
Take my word for it, he's not there.
Well, if you're so smart, where is he?
The city morgue. We fished him out of the river 10 minutes ago.
Here's another exciting case from the files of Richard Diamond, Private Detective, starring Dick Powell.
Diamond Detective Agency, first over the bars.
That's nice.
Oh, hello, Helen, baby.
Busy?
No, why?
I'm lonesome. Can't you come over?
Honey, I'd love to, but you can never tell when...
Mr. Diamond?
Oh, see what I mean?
Or customer?
Well, let's see. What can I do for you?
I want to hire you.
Helen, the man wants to hire me.
Oh, good. I'll call you back. Bye.
Bye. Now, Mr.
Wellington, Mr. Diamond. Caspar Wellington.
Oh, well, pull up a couch and tell me the details, Mr. Wellington.
I need a bodyguard, Mr. Diamond.
Why?
Oh, it's not for myself. It's for Timothy.
Well, why does Timothy need a bodyguard?
Someone's trying to kill him.
Oh, you've been to the police?
Oh, yes, but they feel it's not quite important enough for them.
You mean this Timothy's life is in danger and the police won't handle it?
Yes. Isn't it ridiculous?
I don't know. Has anybody tried to kill Timothy before?
Well, no one has exactly tried to kill him, but I very definitely expect an attempt.
Well, now, look, this Timothy, is he a friend of yours?
Oh, yes, a very good friend.
So what makes you think that someone is going to try to kill him?
Mr. Diamond, I came here to hire you to protect Timothy. I'm perfectly willing to pay you your fee, but for the moment, the rest of your questions must go unanswered.
Well, my fee's $100 a day in expenses, Mr. Wellington. Still perfectly willing to pay it?
Here's the cash.
Mm-hmm.
And there'll be another 100 if you protect Timothy long enough for me to get him on a train tomorrow.
Where's he going?
Out of town, where he can be safe.
What's Timothy's last name?
That will also have to go unanswered.
Oh, well, now, wait a minute. Supposing I do take the job, where do I meet this Timothy? How will I know him?
If you take the job, he'll be in your office in a matter of minutes.
Well, something sure doesn't ring up right, but the 200 fish in expenses, I'd play footsies with a cobra.
Good. Now, I'm going down to the train station to pick up Timothy's ticket. When he arrives, I expect you to remain with him constantly.
Until tomorrow? Oh, I got a small apartment. I hate the bundle.
Don't let him out of your sight for a moment. I want him alive and well when he gets on that train in the morning.
Does he play Pachisi?
Well, I doubt it, but you never can tell. He might like it.
Dandy.
Have him at Grand Central at 8 o'clock. I'll meet you.
Do you know of any way I could possibly learn to hate money?
If I did, I would never have come to you. Good day, Mr. Diamond.
Atlantic Bone and Fertilizer.
Oh, that's a pip.
Just wondering how a new business would work out.
Now what's wrong?
I have a very unhealthy feeling that I've just let myself in for something I won't like.
Oh, the client?
Well, kind of. I've got a guard, a friend of his.
What's the matter with that?
Oh, I'm not going all through that again. The client just came on like Secret Service. I got the name of the guy he wants guarded, and I know that someone's going to try and kill him. And that's it.
Rick, you be careful.
Honey, the client shoved $200 in my rural hot hand.
Oh, good.
What do you want me to do? I'm trying for capitalist this year.
Didn't your client go to the police first?
Sure. He went to the police, but then...
Hey, you.
Me?
What?
Yeah, you.
Rick, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Put down the phone, friend. We want to talk to you.
Well, if you're listening, why don't you answer my question? If your client went to the police...
That's better.
Well, now, I'm a sport, especially when someone's got a gun pointed at me.
Oh, the gun ain't going to hurt you, chum, if you answer a couple of questions. Where's Casper Wellington?
Who?
You gonna be difficult?
Look, you got a gun on me. Who wants to be difficult?
You don't know Casper Wellington, friend?
Never heard of him.
We seen him come into the building.
No, so you figured he came to see me. It's such a small building, only about 100 offices.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Glad you liked it.
No, but we didn't. You're the only private detective in the building. We figured maybe Casper wanted to hire you.
What would he want to hire me for? What did this guy do?
How do you like that, George? Now he's a nosy comic.
Durante gets away with it.
Friend, I have just decided your humor bores me.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, ain't it, Tony? Suppose we push his face around, huh? Maybe he don't feel like no more Joe.
Oh, now, wait a minute. I don't know anything about this Casper or whatever his name is. What good's it going to do to work me over?
Well, now, you see, Tony and me got real nasty dispositions. We've been crossed, and then you make with the jokes. We don't like being the only ones unhappy, so we think maybe you ought to join us.
Now, look. Now, hold it a second, George.
What for? It's a setup.
Oh, wait. We mess him up, the law comes. We got to find Casper. We ain't got no time to play patty cake with the cops.
I just want to cross the mouth.
Forget it. Look, friend, you sure Casper Wellington didn't come in here?
I couldn't be more positive.
Okay. Put down the rod, George. That don't look so unhappy. Maybe the shamus is lying. If we catch him telling a fib, just think of the fun you can have later on, huh? Come on.
We'll leave him?
Yeah. Oh. So long, friend. And for your sake, I hope you've been leveling.
Yeah. See you around.
Yeah, bye. This is fool's fancy chop suey, Papa.
Now, you listen to me, Richard Diamond. The next time you hang up on me,
But
I'll never speak to you again.
But
you better have a pretty good excuse for doing it this time.
But
you know I take a lot of things from you, Rick, but never once have you hung up on me.
Helen, please.
And I think it was rude and inconsiderate.
Helen.
And I want to know right now, this minute, just what kind of a poor, lame brain excuse you're going to come up with.
Helen!
Well?
Now, look, baby, I don't know what's going on. This is like doing business in a roundhouse. The only reason I hung up on you was because two guys strolled in here and shoved guns in my face.
Rick!
And they were looking for the guy who came in earlier and hired me to look after someone named Timothy that I haven't even seen yet.
It sounds awfully confusing.
It is. Oh, hold the phone. Here's somebody else. Come in with your hands up.
You Richard Diamond?
Yep.
You got a crate there addressed to you.
Well, that figures. Bring it in. Helen.
Yes?
You sent me maybe a present?
No. You want me to?
Yeah, but someone's beaten you to it.
Where do you want it?
Good grief. Put it down right there.
What's the matter?
The present. The biggest crate you ever saw.
Crate. What's in it?
How do I know?
Well, open it.
Okay, Mr. Diamond, stand right here.
Yeah. There you are.
I hope you still be very happy.
Helen.
Yes?
Hold the phone. I'm going to open this thing.
All right.
Oh, no. Oh, get away. Get away. Now, get on. Get on. Don't come up here. Don't. Oh, Helen.
Rick, what in the world's the matter?
Helen, if this is your idea of a joke.
Please calm down and tell me what's wrong.
What, can't you hear it?
Well, I heard something, but I thought you must have eaten your lunch too fast.
Well, I'm standing on my desk trying to fight off a monster.
What?
Call up Charles Adams right away.
A monster?
Yes. I'd swear it was a seal, but I know my friend's better than that. This thing has got to be poisonous.
A seal?
Yes, a seal. Hey, he's not so bad. He's applauding. You must have liked that remark about Adams.
Now you stop it. Do you expect me to believe all this?
She doubts you, fella. Say a few words.
Rick, who in the world world would send you a seal?
I don't even need to look. This has got to be Timothy. Oh, it is Timothy. When he heard his name, he made like a curtain call.
Sounds like one Richard Diamond.
Hey, that's pretty... nothing. I'll call you back.
Where are you going?
I'm going to take Timothy right back to Mr. Casper Wellington and tell him that...
Yes?
Oh, for the love of... I don't know where to find Mr. Casper Wellington. Well, there it was. It was pretty silly. The smart, shrewd, level-headed Richard Diamond, for the sake of a couple of $100 fast bucks, winds up playing nursemaid and companion to a honking seal. Just to make sure it was Timothy, I took a look at the crate, and there on top was a small printed card. It read, "This is Timothy. If you want him to do something, throw him a fish. Herring. Signed, Casper Wellington." Well, that tore it. My temper was already pushing my hair up to attention, so I went out to the nearest delicatessen and came back with a bag of fish. With this, I lured Timothy out of the building and down on the street. I had to find Casper Wellington, so 60 pedestrians and one unhappy cabbie later, Timothy and I strolled casually into the 5th Precinct Police Station. Well, hello, Sergeant Otis.
Oh, how are you, Shamus? Huh?
What?
What'd you just say?
I said, hello, Sergeant Otis.
No, after that. Yeah, that was it.
Something wrong, Sergeant?
Yipe!
Otis, say hello to Timothy. Timothy, this is Sergeant Otis.
Lieutenant!
Go on over and kiss the Sergeant, Timothy. Go on.
Oh, no. Get him away from me. Get him away.
Oh, Otis, he's not so bad.
Lieutenant! Help!
Now, Otis, come down off that desk. You look sillier than I did.
He's trying to eat me.
Oh, be quiet. You too, Timothy. You'll wake up the lieutenant. Here's a fish. Throw it to Timothy.
Enough for you, Diamond. You'll probably take my arm along with it. Get away. Help!
What the devil is going on out here? Otis, what are you doing up there?
Hello, Walt.
What are you doing to my sergeant? And you shut up, Otis.
That wasn't me.
What do you mean it wasn't you? Of course it was you.
Walt, meet Timothy.
How do you...
I'd hate to think what would happen if someone wandered in here with a walrus. Come on, Timothy. Let's go see the brave old head of homicide.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
Oh, relax, Otis. Timothy's as scared as you are.
Oh, yeah? What makes you say that?
He's probably thinking there's more like you. That would be a horrible shock to anyone, even a seal.
Oh.
Come on, Timothy.
You get that thing out of here right now, Diamond.
Everybody's standing on something. You'd think it was a steam bath.
Up till now, I've had 2 reported homicides and a couple of fat robberies. And if you think you're going to wander in here with that thing and confuse the whole department, you're mistaken. Now get it out of here.
Oh, Walt, it's only a seal. Have a fish.
I'm not hungry.
No, Walt. It's for Timothy. Feed it to him. He'll love you.
Yeah? Do you think so?
Sure, Walt. Go ahead. Try it.
Okay. Here, Timothy. Hey, he's applauding.
Sure, he's a nice little fella. Now, climb down and help me.
Give me another fish.
Oh, won't come down without it, huh? Okay, Walt. Speak.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I want to feed it to Timothy. He likes me. See?
Oh, lovely. Why don't you two get engaged?
Oh.
Well, after everybody got used to him, Timothy made the rounds of the whole department, with the commissioner being the only exception, of course. I told Walt the story about Casper Wellington and the 2 gonnips who had come into my office looking for him. So Walt put Otis to work checking on the whereabouts of my missing client. Along about 3 in the afternoon, Otis pounced in with some news.
Hey, Diamond.
You find something?
Oh, hi, Timothy. Yeah. Say, I checked with the Humane Society, and they report some guy who lives down by the docks. His name's Wellington, all right. He's been turned in a couple of times because he raises seals, and they make a lot of noise. Oh, and Lieutenant, we just got a report on another homicide.
Well, thanks, Sporty.
You tell the lieutenant all about it, Otis. I'm going after Casper Wellington. What's the address?
Here it is. 918 River Street.
Come on, Tim.
Goodbye, Timothy.
Otis.
Oh, yeah. What was I saying?
Homicide, remember? Just a little old homicide.
I left Walt and Otis climbing over the furniture and headed for the address of Casper Wellington. Timothy and I grabbed the first cabbie who didn't believe what he was seeing, and 20 minutes later, we pulled up in front of a building on River Street. Thanks, Cabby.
Yeah, sure.
Thank the man, Timothy.
Mister.
Yeah?
I didn't ask you nothing when you got in the cab because I just didn't believe it. Is that a seal you got with you?
You're expecting maybe a raccoon?
Do you always take him around with you like that?
Sure, we're brothers. Stop by the house sometime for dinner when Mom isn't taking a swim. She's not a very good driver, is he, Timothy? You know it. Come on, you're going home.
Hold it right here, friend. You heard him. This is a gun in your back.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. You lied to me, friend.
I'll go stand in the corner.
Nah, don't move.
Okay.
George, grab the seal.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't do that.
Want to bet? Come here, you.
Take your hands off that seal.
Shut your mouth, friend. Next time you don't get it across the neck, I'll give you the rod on the skull.
Okay, friend.
I got him. All right, get him in a car. And you, stay put. One bad move, you're going to get shot up very bad. Come on, George. You got that thing in the car?
Yeah, he's saying let's get out of here.
All right, friend.
Yeah.
You see this I got pointed at you?
I see.
Good. Forget about today. You won't see it again. Open that big yap of yours and it goes boom. Now turn around, because when we leave, I don't want you looking back for no license number.
Well, I stood there while they drove off with poor little Timothy. Then I made a quick dash across the street into a store with a phone booth. Seconds later, I was hearing one of the most beautiful sounds in the world.
Diamond, this is Walt. Where the devil are you?
Where I started out to be, down on River Street, looking for my client.
Well, you stay right there and wait for me, but you might as well stop looking.
Well, why stop looking? His house is just down at the end of the block.
Well, take my word for it, he isn't there.
Well, if you're so smart, where is he?
The city morgue. We fished him out of the river 10 minutes ago.
What?
He was suffering from a hole in his chest. Dead before he was tossed in.
Oh, Walt. You remember those two guys who came into my office earlier?
Yeah?
Well, they just put the snatch on Timothy and belted me across the neck for my trouble.
They swiped the seal?
Yeah, so get on here. I'll meet you at Casper Wellington's house.
Anybody in the house, Rick?
No. Well, no answer.
Well, let's case the place. I've got a skeleton key.
Walt. It's open, see? Now, if you'll notice as I walk in, at no time do my feet leave my legs.
Very funny.
Whew. Yeah, smells like somebody's been cooking up a fish stew.
Crummy joint.
Ooh, get a load of that kitchen.
What a mess.
Oh, weren't cooking fish, Walt, just cleaning it.
There's still a mess of them left in the sink.
Well, Casper raised seals.
Where are the rest of them?
Walt.
Yeah?
Come here.
What is it?
Get a look at this backyard.
Holy cow. Bunch of dead seals.
Who in the world would do anything like that?
Maybe your two friends.
Hey, what's this?
What's what?
This bag on the floor, leather bag.
What's in it?
Nothing. Wait a minute. Some kind of dust at the bottom.
Well, save it. We'll have it analyzed when we get down to the station. We've got to check up on those two guys who kidnapped Timothy.
This is the craziest case.
I got a hunch. Sure, it's crazy, but if I'm right, it's also pretty smart. Let's go to the station.
Hey, Lieutenant. Yeah, Otis? We just got something else on that Casper Wellington guy.
Oh? What did he steal?
Hey, how'd you know?
Just a guess.
Well, what is it, Hammerhead? Well, it seems this Wellington guy used to work for David & Sons. David & Sons? Diamond importers.
Oh, that ties it.
Would somebody mind telling me what the devil this is all about? And, Rick, you stay out of it. Now, Otis, what about Wellington?
Wellington? Oh, he ran off with a load of diamonds.
Yeah, $50,000 worth. Hey, but you... Rick, will you please, for the sake of my sour stomach, tell me exactly what it is you know?
I'd be glad to, Lieutenant. It's very simple. Wellington comes to me and asks me to guard Timothy. Two guys kidnapped Timothy.
That we heard.
Then we find a bunch of dead seals in Wellington's backyard and the remains of a pile of clean fish.
So?
So, the two guys who kidnapped Timothy were obviously after something, and the seal was part of it.
Hey, maybe Timothy wasn't the seal after all. Now, what would he be, Otis? Well, if those guys wanted him that bad, maybe he was a mink.
Oh, that bag you picked up, Walt. Have that powder in the bottom analyzed. I'll lay 6-2 and even that it's diamond dust.
Well, you think...
Yeah. I think Timothy's got a stomach full of diamonds.
What?
I think Casper was mixed up with the two guys who grabbed the seal, but in some way crossed them.
Why?
He had to hide the loot, so he stuck it in some fish and fed it to Timothy. Then he left Timothy with me for protection until he could get him shipped out on a train.
And in the meantime, the two guys who found Casper killed him and went back to his house to find the loot.
Mm-hmm.
They figured out the fish like you did and killed the seals in the backyard trying to find the stuff.
You, my friend, went a herring.
Otis, have the powder in the bottom of this bag analyzed. Put out a 108 on Timothy.
Yes, sir.
Diamond, here'll give you the description of the guys who grabbed him.
We'll never find him that way.
You got a better idea?
Maybe, yeah. Look, you said those two guys killed Casper and then went right over to the house to look for the missing diamonds.
Yes.
All right, they knew where to look, but they didn't find anything. So they waited for me and Timothy.
So?
So Casper Wellington probably told them all about it before they killed him, trying to save his own life.
All right, I'll buy that. So what?
So by now they must know how hot those diamonds are. They're certainly not going to try to get rid of them here in town.
And then they leave town.
Yeah. And with that much loot, it would be a little risky if they tried by car.
All right. How do they do it?
The same way Casper thought of. Ship Timothy out on a train.
Wait a minute, Rick. Otis.
Yeah?
Put in a call to all units. Tell them to cover the airports, train, and bus stations. Be on the lookout for a seal that's about to be shipped.
Come on, Walt.
Where to?
Well, as long as Casper Wellington already made the arrangements by train, let's go down to Grand Central. Maybe our two seal nappers will keep the reservation. Well, Walt and I piled in the squad car again, and 20 minutes later, we were standing in the middle of Grand Central Station with a bag of fish and a weather eye out for the missing seal and his two abductors.
Now, where do we start?
Well, Walt, why don't you just go ask information? Just say, I'm looking for two men and a seal. The seal is hiding $50,000 worth of diamonds.
Now, you stop that. This was plenty silly before a jewel robbery and a homicide get into the picture, but now it's gotten ridiculous.
Well, if I was a seal, where would I go?
They have to crate him. The shipping department.
And so, with their trusty bag of fish, the two brave detectives walked nonchalant.
Shut up and let's go.
Oh, no. Come on, let's go get something to eat.
Well, smile, Walt. This kind of case doesn't happen but once every 10,000 years. Think of your report to the commissioner.
If you don't stop kidding with me, so help me
Hey,
out.
Walt.
Oh, now what?
Look, those two guys.
Where?
Going down the ramp.
Oh, they got a big box.
That's it. Let's take them.
You said they got guns.
They were pointing things that shot bullets. Could be guns.
Take it easy. They're going up to that counter.
Yeah. Hold it. Hold it here. No sense in starting a shooting match. Too many people.
Well, what'll we do? Maybe the seal's not in the box. And if I pick them up without the loot, we may never find it.
I got an idea.
Go ahead, genius.
Timothy likes fish, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, take this bag. They know me, so you walk down there and move in close to the box. Timothy's bound to get a whiff, and if I know Timothy, he'll raise a few flippers.
You want me to...
You want to get those diamonds, don't you?
Oh, give me the bag.
Don't snap. People will just think you ran out of cologne. Now get going.
Yeah. Pardon me, but I'd like to find out about sending something.
Oh, yeah? Well, what's the idea, Buster? We was here first.
Shut up, stupid.
You boys must be really sending something big.
You're too nosy.
I told you to shut up. Yeah, some furs.
Oh, live ones?
Hey, Tiny, what's with the seal?
Will you shut up?
What?
I hate to mention it, but your furs are throwing a fit.
He's busting all.
Grab him, will you?
Okay, boys, that's all I wanted to know.
Grab that stinking seal.
He's gone after the sack. This guy lays down. It's a sack full of fish.
Hey, what's the idea?
The law, stay right there. Hey, Rick.
Cops, were you...
All right, Bud, drop it.
Huh?
I said drop it.
Okay. You ain't taking me.
Look out, Rick. This guy's got a gun.
Let go. Let go of my hand. Will you get the seal off? He's chewing my hand off.
And drop the gun.
All right. Get him off. Come on, get him off.
Well, how do you like that? Timothy grabbed this gun up by the gun hand and made him drop it. I'll be darned.
Crazy seal nearly killed me.
You and your bright idea. Ship the seal, you say.
Okay, boys. Here's a bracelet for you. Let's go outside.
Walt, wait a minute. We got to get the jewels.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll take care of these two guys, then I'll take Timothy to a good veterinary.
Okay. Walt.
Yeah?
If it means surgery, keep in touch.
Sure.
Bye, Timothy.
Rick.
Huh?
Now, don't be unhappy.
Oh, how can I help it, honey? He's been in surgery for nearly an hour.
Oh, but he'll be all right. They got a good vet.
Oh, I hope so. I was getting attached to that seal. Oh, I got it. Yeah?
Rick?
Yeah, Walt. Yeah. How's Timothy?
He had the diamonds in him, all right.
Oh, but how's he?
Well,
Go ahead, Walt. You can tell me. I can stand it.
He's very weak. Doctor says he thinks he doesn't want to live. No will.
Oh, well, what's the matter? He was such a happy seal.
I think he misses you, Rick. Every time someone mentions your name, he kind of honks and raises a weak flipper.
I better come right down.
He's sinking fast.
Oh, you think maybe if he heard my voice... can you get a phone near him?
Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, I got it next to his ear. Say something.
Hello, Timothy. Oh, Walt.
Yeah?
Walt, ask him if he's seen a picture called Mrs. Mike.
He says he saw it. Didn't like the leading man.
Oh.
Loved Evelyn Keyes.
Oh. Ask him if he liked the music.
Yeah, he liked that.
Well, put the receiver next to his ear and I'll sing him the theme song.
Well, go ahead and try. Anything in case of an emergency.
If her name is Kathy, she's mine alone. When I walk with Kathy, proud am I. She's the girl I'll marry, and cross the threshold I'll carry. And I'll love but Kathy till I die. She's the only angel I've ever known. She's a maid no man is worthy of. Although girls are many, compared to her, there isn't any. Only Kathy do I love.
Well, Walt?
I did it.
He's better?
Listen.
Good old Timothy, that a boy.
I guess the singing did it.
What do you mean you guess? When I sang with the Peter Pan 5, we played 2 weeks at the Coral Gables Hotel in Florida.
So what?
So what? I'll have you know 5 minutes after I opened my mouth, every seal in the Biscayne Keys came in and sat ringside.
That sounds like a pretty good act. Well, what'd you give it up for?
Well, I got a sore throat one night, and the place was up to its ears in alligators.
Rick.
Yes, Walt?
Bye.
You have just heard Richard Diamond, Private Detective, starring Dick Powell. Ed Begley played Lieutenant Walt Levinson. Also in the cast were Wilms Herbert, Fay Baker, Junius Matthews, Billy Bletcher, Tony Barrett, and Larry Dobkin. Music was under the direction of Frank Worth. Richard Diamond is written by Blake Edwards and directed by Russell Hughes. Dick Powell currently may be seen in the motion picture version of the best-selling novel, Mrs. Mike. Isn't that right, Dick?
Yeah, that's right, Eddie. Oh, by the way, Ed Begley, who plays Lieutenant Levinson on our show, would like to say a few words to his old friends in Hartford, Connecticut.
Well, I just want to say, on behalf of all of us here on Richard Diamond, congratulations to radio station WTIC in Hartford, Connecticut, where I got my start in radio, and which this week celebrates its 25th anniversary of service to the people of southern New England.
Thank you, Ed Begley. Now, this is Eddie King inviting you to be with us next Sunday at this same time when we will again bring you Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, Private Detective. Governing a country is a pretty hard-headed business, and we don't usually think of our government as a dealer in dreams. But in one respect it is, because it's a dealer in savings bonds. Your particular dream for the future can come true through the judicious purchase of United States savings bonds today. As for buying United States savings bonds, the process is simplicity itself. If you're employed by others, use the payroll savings plan where you work. Your employer will set aside a specific sum from each paycheck for the purchase of bonds. If you're self-employed, use the bond-a-month plan where you bank. Either way, you'll be saving with regularity, with certainty, and with profit through the purchase of United States savings bonds.
And that's right for Richard Diamond for the night. Now get ready, because we're stepping into the absolute heavyweight division of detective fiction. Raymond Chandler's Philip Marlowe. On the airwaves, Marlowe was voiced by the deep, resonant, and incredibly rugged Gerald Moore. Moore's Marlowe was famous for being the toughest guy in the room, delivering lines like knocks to the jaw. Let's head into the dark alleyways of Los Angeles. Here is The Deep Shadow, next on the Hojo Radio Network.
Get this and get it straight. Crime is a sucker's road, and those who travel it wind up in the gut of the prison of the grave. This time a bride-to-be, a corpse in a plush bungalow, and a southern drawl behind a gun all had one thing in common. They moved through the same deep shadow. It happened like this.
From the pen of Raymond Chandler, outstanding author of crime fiction, comes his most famous character in The Adventures of Philip Marlowe. Now, with Gerald Moore starred as Philip Marlowe, we bring you tonight's exciting story, The Deep Shadow.
Hello.
Mr. Philip Marlowe, please.
This is Marlowe.
Oh, my name is Harbury Kettering, and I'm to be married in 4 hours at 9 sharp.
Oh, congratulations. I hope you'll be very happy.
But my bride is gone. Disappeared. I need your help.
Now, look, if you've been left waiting at the altar, I can't...
No, it's nothing like that. She's in trouble, Mr. Marlowe, I'm sure.
Oh?
Shirley loves me. Now, I'll pay anything you say, 200, 300, anything. Only get out here fast, please.
Now, wait a minute. Where is here?
3840 Sunswept Drive. It's in Studio City, just across the hills from Hollywood.
3840.
Take Laurel Canyon.
Well, now, look, Mr. Kettering,
Please, Mr. Marlowe, please.
Okay. All right, Mr. Kettering, I'll see you. The address he gave me turned out to be a healthy chunk of old Spain. A whitewashed house that spread out for at least 100 yards under a pink-tiled roof. I was admitted by a butler with owl eyes, no shoulders, and a small bay window, and we played Follow the Leader over cool marble ankle-deep Persian rug and inlaid Philippine mahogany. Finally, I was ushered into the ballroom, which was big enough for a highlight match. It was decked out for a wedding, from the champagne buckets and dead-over-ice lobsters to a pink rose-covered canopy at the center. And in the middle of it all, chain smoking while he worried, was my new client, Harvey Kettering.
Well, Mr. Marlowe, I'm afraid there isn't a moment to lose, so I'd better tell you what I know quickly. But let's step outside on the patio.
All right, Mr. Kettering.
Mr. Marlowe, last night, Shirley and I
What's
went
her
to
full name, Mr. Kettering?
Doyle, Shirley Doyle. Oh, yes, here. Here's a snapshot of her.
Mm-hmm.
She's 25, blonde, and as you can see, Mr. Marlowe, very attractive.
You're so right. You started to tell me about last night.
Oh, yes. We were out together at a nightclub, the Blue Chip.
On Ventura Boulevard?
Oh, yes. Now, we'd never been there before, yet I think that's where it started.
What do you mean, started?
Well, when we were leaving the place about midnight, I called a cab. I was just giving the driver Shirley's home address, the Moore Park Court Apartments, when suddenly she told me to get in and told the driver to start at once.
Do you know why?
No, I thought perhaps she'd seen somebody coming from the club. But when I asked her about it, she said it was just her nerves, since tomorrow is her wedding day.
I see.
Then today she was supposed to call, but she didn't. At 2, I called her.
Talk to her?
No, she was gone. But I talked to the daymaid. She said when she arrived, she brought in a note that had been left outside Shirley's door. There's one of those leave-a-message pads in a box on her porch rail.
Mm-hmm.
She said it seemed to upset Shirley terribly. Mr. Marlowe, what are we going to do?
Well, now, look, have you been over there to Shirley's place?
No, I haven't.
Got a key?
Yes, I do.
All right, Mr. Kettering, you have the key, so let's go.
But, what shall I do about the guests, the
Nothing right now. We may be lucky.
There are only 3 rooms, Mr. Marlowe. What do you suggest we do?
Well, first, let's look for that note. She may have left it here somewhere. Oh, you try the bedroom. I'll start with the wastebasket. It's full of papers.
All right. Just as you say, Mr. Marlowe.
Yeah, sure. Endicott Clinic. 321 North Rossmore. Say, Kettering, what does Shirley do for a living?
Oh, she was a receptionist, Mr. Marlowe, at a medical clinic on Rossmore.
Well, that figures.
Mr. Marlowe.
What?
Mr. Marlowe, I found it. The note the maid spoke of, it's the same paper written with a soft pencil like the one attached to that box outside. It was on her dresser.
Now, give it here. Let's see it. Dear Shirley Doyle, guess who I ran into last night? Francis Dragato. Suggest you meet me at the corner of Ventura and Whitsett Boulevard at 10:30. Not signed, huh?
Is Francis spelled with an E?
Yeah, the girl's name.
I've never heard Shirley mention any Francis Dragato. And a public street corner wouldn't be much of a place to check 5 hours after people met, would it, Mr. Marlowe?
No, I suppose not.
Mr. Marlowe, what have you got? What is it?
Oh, a page torn out of the classified directory, a listing of theatrical agencies. Line through by pencil from A down to C.
The last one crossed out is Capital Artist.
Yeah, that makes Drake Talent Agency next.
Well, she never had anything to do with show business, Mr. Marlowe. What do you think it means?
I don't know.
You going to check with the Drake Agency?
No, my first stop's going to be where you were last night, the Blue Chip. I know the owner, Eddie Shaft, and Eddie knows an awful lot, including things that aren't always exactly his business. May be able to help us if he wants to.
Shall I come along, Mr. Marlowe?
No, you go home, Kettering. I'll try to deliver your bride before 9.
All right. Shall I pay you now?
Now, we'll let it go COD. I haven't the slightest idea what I'm going to run into. The snapshot of Shirley Doyle my client had given me reminded me of the kid you went to school with. You know, she had the kind of well-scrubbed look you knew was quick to smile, but I knew that she could be in a lot of trouble if she was tied in at all with the dapper Eddie Shaft. After dark, the Blue Chip was one of those cozy, soft lights melting on thick drapes kind of places. It made you forget all about the stiff prices for limp food. But now, at a little better than 5 in the afternoon, under wide-eyed, unblinking work lights, it had all the cushion come hither of a union hall. In one corner, a skinny musician with a golf ball complexion was working over a clarinet, while in the middle of a dance floor with no more diameter than the hole in a candy lifesaver, a girl was standing on a piano stool. She was smoking and looking straight ahead at nothing. Her red shingled hair, promise of a nose, and plunged neckline tagged her as the singer on the posters outside. One Miss Corky, Netherlands.
The place is closed, soldier.
Glad you told me. Never would have known.
Never mind the routine, soldier. Just come to the point. What he wants.
Just a few words with the boss. Eddie around?
No. No, he's not.
No. How about his bungalow in Coldwater Canyon?
You mean it hasn't hit the papers yet?
What's the connection between Eddie and the headlines?
Soldier, Eddie was stabbed to death sometime this morning.
You gotta be kidding.
Sometime between 9 and 11, the cops say. Well, so long, soldier.
Hey, wait a minute, Corky. You have any idea who did it?
No. Except that maybe it was a dame.
Any description on it?
The law isn't gabby about things, soldier, believe me. If you don't, try Eddie's bungalow yourself and find out.
Hush it up, will you? Oh, yeah, and Mooney, don't forget to have that fingerprint crew go over his other car on that back porch rail.
Okay, Lieutenant. Hey, can they start the body downtown now?
Yeah, I guess so. We're not going to get any smarter staring at it.
Hiya, Matthews.
Huh? Oh, hello, Phil. What brings you up here?
Curiosity. I was in the neighborhood. What's the setup? I hear it's supposed to be a woman.
Could be. Where do you hear this?
Singer over at the Blue Chip, Corky, Netherlands.
Oh, her. Yeah, well, she's clear. She
Yeah?
was home right up until noon, and she can prove it. This happened a little before noon, an hour or so. But it was a woman, all right.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, Phil, fresh lipstick on a glass and a cigarette, a kitchen knife for a murder weapon, etc.
No.
Also, some long-nosed neighbor saw a girl. Said she was young, maybe blonde. She wasn't sure. Saw her run out of here a little after 11 this morning.
Mm-hmm. All this adds up to somebody in particular, huh?
Well, it should, Phil. Norma Mayetta.
Who?
Norma Mayetta is her name. She was Eddie's dearest, you see. It should add, but it doesn't. She left town last night for Chicago in the 1 a.m. plane. We checked it. Of course, Eddie Shaft went with a lot of girls.
Excuse me,
That's so
Lieutenant.
right.
We just got hold of that night cashier over at the Blue Chip.
Yeah, what do you say, Mooney?
Shaft took $50,000 in small bills out of the office safe last night.
Oh, what time?
About 2 a.m. Had it in a large manila envelope.
Yeah, nothing even close to manila envelopes turned up here, has it?
No, Lieutenant, but that gives us another angle to shoot at.
All right, Mooney, pass the word to the boys.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Look, Marlowe, just a passing thought.
What?
You sure you're just curious? You sure you don't want to play 1 and 1 makes 2 with me?
Yeah, I'm sure, Lieutenant. Well, look, I'll see. I'll give you a call
Marlowe,
if I... Huh?
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Look, I know all about your professional ethics, relations between client and private detective. We
Yeah.
won't go into that. We're going to go into something else very briefly, Phil. The law on many points is quite clear, Marlowe.
Clear like what, Matthews?
Clear like the status of an accessory before or after the fact in a murder case. And like aiding and abetting a criminal. Like a lot of things you know all about, Phil. Keep them in mind, will you?
Okay, Matthews. Yeah, I'll see you. Since the lieutenant hadn't mentioned Francis Dragato, I didn't see why I should. All of which made it a good time for me to cross my fingers and check the name, which had been on deck on the list in Shirley's apartment. The Drake Talent Agency. The place, which was on Sunset Strip, was strictly coy colonial, from a miniature Mount Vernon front to an oversized mirror-polished brass knocker on the front door that said my tie was crooked. And I was sure that the gentleman who answered the door noticed it. It was impeccable. In cocoa brown gabardine, white high-at-the-throat tab shirt, and also cocoa brown silk tie. And at the bottom there were thick-soled cordovans with leather laces. At the top, a crew cut over jet black horn rims. He took the glasses off, and long, soft fingers toyed with one stem while he talked.
Yes, sir?
My name is Philip Marlowe. I'd like to talk to Mr. Drake.
I'm Mr. Drake.
Oh?
What was it you wanted, Mr. Marlowe?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. You see, Hey, Drake, this picture here is Corky Netherlands, right?
The third one over, yes. She's a client of ours. But this picture isn't what you came to talk about, is it, Mr. Marlowe?
What's her home address?
I beg your pardon.
Come on, quick. It's important.
And confidential. This isn't a Lonely
Skip
Hearts
it.
Club, Mr. Marlowe.
I was playing a long shot when I knocked on your door, Drake, but now it's paid off, so tell me. Any stranger called for Corky's address today?
I don't know, and the secretary's already left. Look here, Mr. Marlowe, what's this all about?
Murder, Mr. Drake.
Murder?
A messy one. Now, do you give me the address, or do I start after it myself?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, answer up, Drake.
The Towers, an apartment hotel on Ivar.
Now, one last thing. Don't call her after I leave unless you want to be up to your hand-stitched lapels and cops.
In just a moment, the second act of Philip Marlowe. But first, you might think that after several years with Gracie Ellen, George Burns had seen everything, done everything, been everything. But this Wednesday night, you'll find George in a brand new role, that of a Florodora girl, with costume and complications by Gracie Ellen. The Burns and Allen Show is heard every Wednesday on most of these same CBS stations, along with the Bing Crosby Show and the Groucho Marx program. Now, with our star, Gerald Moore, we return to the second act of Philip Marlowe and tonight's story, The Deep Shadow.
I left the glossy Mr. Drake in his glossy little agency with his mouth hanging open and drove down to Hollywood Boulevard to Ivar, and from there up the hill to a 5-story air-conditioned monolith with Venetian blinds called the Towers, which offered about as much sanctuary as the Yankee Stadium. I parked heading downhill and walked in across the buzzing green and silver lobby draped with pale pink curtains and blasé women to the elevator and rode up to the 3rd floor. Corky Netherlands' apartment was the 4th down the hall to the right, and quiet, but the door was ajar 2 inches. So I rapped hard enough to swing it all the way open. The answer sounded like a cry for help from the bottom of a well. When it came again, I went in, and it took me a few seconds to realize that the noise was coming from a closet. And when I got it open, Corky Netherlands reeled out, looking like she'd been through a threshing machine.
She was here. She was after the money.
Who was after
She
what
beat
money,
me and
Corky?
locked me up
Who?
in there. Some dame. I didn't know her, but she... There she is.
Shirley! Miss Doyle, wait a minute! It was Shirley Doyle. She'd been hiding inside near the door. She grabbed a handy, oversized ashtray and let it fly at us, then beat it. I made it to the hall just as the elevator door closed, so I took the stairs and raced it down to the lobby. I got out on the street in time to see Shirley with a large manila envelope in one hand pile into a sleek new Hudson and take off. I ran to my car to follow her, but that was as far as I got. I was stopped cold by a nasty little gun in the hands of a southern accent behind a pair of strictly Hollywood dark glasses.
Be a good boy, honey, and hold it.
Now, look,
Right
sister,
there.
who do you think you are?
Now,
What do you...
I'll ask the questions if you don't mind. Why
Why are you in such a fuss over the girl who just made off?
I was trying to get her out of a jam, believe it or not.
Well, now, isn't that the darndest coincidence you ever saw? So am I. Only you want to catch her, and I want her to get away. But I guess that's life, isn't it, honey?
Yeah, in the raw.
You said it. We got big business together, her and me. And it sure don't include you.
Just a minute. This ad's like you could be Francis Dragato.
Francis who?
Dragato.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that name's much too fancy for the likes of me, honey. I reckon we can break it up now. So why don't you just give me the keys there in your hand?
My keys?
Come on, give.
Yeah, well...
That's a good boy. Now, don't try anything silly. And, don't fret, honey. I'll leave your car 2 or 3 blocks down the street here. Look, maybe you ought to go back upstairs and console little sugar child up there. Maybe take her to a movie or something. You know, to cool her off.
Well, that's a nice, fresh thought.
I'm loaded with them.
Yeah, you're
Try
loaded.
me again sometime. So long.
Dames. Someday I'm going to get a case where there's no dames connected. Either directly or indirectly. Parking my car 3 blocks away, that's fine. Just fine. Hey, going up.
Flour, please, sir.
3.
Did you catch her, Marlowe? Did you get her?
No, she got away. Which leaves you and me, Corky, to make cozy conversation about that mention of dough you slipped on when I let you out of the closet. Come on back in the room, honey.
What money?
Now, look, you worked for Eddie Shaft as a singer in his club, but what else was Eddie to you beside boss?
Just a minute. I don't see what business that is of yours.
It's easy. He was murdered.
The cops have already talked to me, soldier. I'm clean.
Those negotiations can be reopened at any time. For one thing, you forgot to tell them anything about dough, and yet they're very interested in 50,000 missing bucks. That 50 grand was right here in the apartment, wasn't it?
Well, you can't blame a girl for trying, Marlowe.
No, not unless she tries too hard. Now, what does the name Francis Dragato mean to you?
Francis Dragato?
Okay, skip it. Where'd you get the dough?
Eddie gave it to me to keep for him.
Why you? I thought Norma Maeda had the inside track with Eddie.
Not after he fell in love with me.
Oh, no, that's not good enough, baby. There was a double cross. Where was it? Now, look, Corky, you might as well be smart about it, huh?
All right, I didn't kill him. But if you can get that dough back for me, I'll split it with you. Right down the middle.
I'm listening.
That club of his is dying on its feet. The Blue Chip's going broke. Eddie and Norma Maeda raised $50,000 to keep it going. But Eddie decided to get out from under. He got rid of Norma by sending her to Chicago in a trumped-up deal. And he put all that cash in one lump and gave it to me to hold. We were going to run out together.
Only somebody got to him, nailed him, and that left you holding the bag with 50 grand in it. That's nice. Except then a girl who belongs in this mess like a great-grandmother belongs in a high hurdle race stepped in and took it away from you. With the help of a southern accent and dark glasses.
Who are you calling?
Friend of mine at Homicide.
Why, you...
Sit down and shut up. So far you've been lucky, Corky. Don't push it.
Dan Matthews, Homicide.
Marlowe Matthews, listen, on that Eddie Shaft case.
Yeah, what about it?
I got a couple of things you might be of help to you. Now, look, item 1. That missing 50 grand is being sought after by a southern accent and dark glasses.
A woman?
Yeah, and she pulled a gun on me. Item 2. The name Francis Dragato, it ties in. D-R-A-G-O-T-T-O. Ring any bells?
Dragato.
That's what I said.
Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, yeah,
What?
I remember, yeah. Yeah, but it's nothing, Marlowe. It's ancient history. Dragato, I knew, was a third-rate burglar, shot and killed resisting arrest down the Sandbar district about 5 years ago, way back when I was a prowl car sergeant. Look, what about this
Tell me,
southern...
Dragato have a wife?
No, I think there was a daughter around.
Name
though.
Francis?
I don't remember that good, Marlowe. Look, what is this Dragato business anyway?
Well, so far it's a hunch.
That's what I thought. Climb off of it and get down to facts, will you? Who was the dame after that Eddie Shaft money? Where did you run into her?
I lost her on Ivar.
That's not what I asked you.
I know that's not what you asked, but anything else would be a breach of my client's confidence.
All right, look, Marlowe, I'm real serious. I'm going to give you just 1 hour to notify your client and get down here and spill. After that, I'm putting out a call to have you picked up for withholding evidence.
Matthews ain't kidding this time.
You, didn't say goodbye. That's quite a tightrope you walk, Marlowe.
Yeah, sometimes.
You're good. And I'm a girl of my word. You get that money back for me and it's 50-50. You're my only chance.
Don't kid an old kidder, baby. You're a girl of 2 words. Double and cross. Good night, Corky. Well, I found my car all right, a half a block from Sunset Boulevard. It took 20 minutes to get from there to the Sandbar district. It was downhill all the way. It was a neighborhood squeezed and cramped in by a solid wall of massive factories, and as festered as the bottom of a bent garbage can. At the corner of River Street and 3rd, I found the house. 3 sagging, rotten stories of tenement that squatted in the eternal shadow of a huge gas tank like a sick, dirty old man. The proud, gleaming giant of City Hall was only 7 blocks away. Might just as well have been 70 miles. I went up to the door and knocked, and finally it inched open, just far enough for a face the color of dishwater to peek out. She hissed at me for a minute through the gap where her front teeth should have been, and then told me she was Ma Hargis, the manager, motioned me inside. The living room looked like something swept out the back door of a down-at-the-heel museum.
So, you want to know about the Dragotas, huh?
Yeah, they lived here, didn't they?
Maybe, maybe not.
Cops got the old man about 5 years ago?
It's possible.
What became of his daughter? Where's Francis Dragato?
Why?
What are you being so cagey about, Ma?
Because a bird that asks questions has got an angle, always.
And the one who knows the answer's got a price, huh?
Always.
Okay, how far will a couple of bucks go?
From here to the door. $2 won't even buy a buzz on beer these days.
All right, we'll make it 5. Here.
Oh, that's better. Well, Dirk Dragoto and his kid Francis had the 2nd floor here for 15 years. His wife died of TB first year they was here. Oh, she was a smart one, that Francis. Had a hit on her. She always said she was going to get off the sandbar someday and be somebody. Oh, I told her she'd never make it. It's too far, mister. Kids down here get dirty. And it's the kind of dirt you can't wipe off. It gets inside of mine, no. Yeah.
Tell me, what happened to her?
I don't know. When her old man got it, she left and I never seen her again, not to this day. Probably left town and wound up working the gin mills in some other place.
Is that the $5 worth?
Huh? Well, you bought sight unseen, Sonny.
Tell me, you got a picture of her?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I have.
Good.
She was 17 at the time. It's kind of fuzzy, but you can see
Hey, wait a minute, Ma. Are you sure this is Francis Dragato?
Say, she lived in this dump for 15 years. Out, I'm sure, I know.
She looks like somebody else. Girl who was supposed to get married tonight.
I got another picture of Francis here someplace. Wait a minute now, better one. Let me see now. Yeah, here it is. This was took down on Olivera Street, one of them stands. Oh, that's her best friend there with her, Norma Maeta.
Norma Maeta?
Norma was a tough little egg. Folks drank all the time and let Norma run wild.
Oh, fine. Francis Dragato and Norma Maeta are friends.
I'll say. Them two was quite a team.
No bet.
I always wanted to do something for them girls, but what can you ever do in a hole like this for anybody?
You've just done it, Ma. Here's 5 more. Buy yourself another light bulb. Throw a party with the change. So long. The eyes of one young woman and the chin and mouth of another, side by side, smiling into a camera, had cleared up a lot of questions. But there was one more that needed an answer fast. I called Matthews from the first phone booth I came to, brought him up to date in a hurry, and then asked him to check Norma Maeta's place, and if that was blank, to meet me at the Moore Park Court Apartments, which was the only other likely place I could think of. I crowded traffic lights all the way out, but he and Sergeant Mooney got there almost as soon as I did. And I led them back to Francis Dragato's well-lit cottage, the one she'd taken in her new name, Shirley Doyle. Mooney went to cover the back while Matthews and I moved in up front.
Your hunches are paying off tonight, Marlowe.
Oh, yeah, they're in here all right.
Yeah, come on over this way. The window's open. We could catch a little conversation first, you know. It might help.
Yeah, if you keep quiet, we can.
I'm due in Chicago. Thanks for your help, Francis, dear.
Yeah.
I had to get this money. Now more than ever.
You've got it, Norma, so goodbye.
Now that stuffed shirt you're going to marry, you'll never know where you really came from or who you really are.
Did you get that?
Oh, and one more thing, dear, before I go. Yeah? I killed Eddie Shaft this morning. You what?
Heard enough, Matthews?
I killed Eddie
hold
Shaft. When he put me on the plane for Chicago, I figured something was fishy, so I got off and I came back. And I found out he was selling me short for that little jerk, Corky Netherlands. We had an argument. I killed him.
Of all the
Then I remembered seeing you leave the Blue Chip last night. I needed someone like you to get the money for me, Francis.
Yeah, there's your tie-in.
I couldn't afford to be seen here in L.A. when I was supposed to be in Chicago. Not with a murder on my neck.
But you were seen by that man who chased me at the hotel.
Who, Marlowe? He's still looking for a southern drawl and dark glasses. You're the only one who knows the truth, and
That's
you're
what
in it
she
with me
thinks.
now.
I'm not going to let you involve me in a murder, Norma. Getting that money was one thing, but I'm not going to be mixed up in a killing. I don't care what it costs me. I'm going to tell the whole thing.
You're a fool, Francis. I got a good alibi for one murder. It'll work for two.
Let's go, Matthews.
You're not going to
Come on.
stop me now, Francis. Nobody is. And who's that?
All right, hold it, girls. We're police.
You're not taking me!
Back, Matthews.
Yeah.
Mooney, stop her!
Hey, stop! Drop it, lady.
No!
Come on, Marlowe.
I think she's dead, Lieutenant. She wouldn't stop. She was shooting at me, but she's a woman.
All right, Mooney. That gun in her hand, she was a killer and nothing more.
Yeah, I suppose she was. If you asked that kid inside, she could tell you what made her that way. Oh, well, let's get out of here, Matthews.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Marlowe, for bringing Shirley, that is Francis, back to me safely.
Oh, believe me, Mr. Kettering, it was a real pleasure.
And you, Lieutenant Matthews, for your cooperation on withholding the publicity aspects of this horrible
No,
thing.
no, it's okay, Mr. Kettering. Glad to help out.
We're going to be married, you know, right away. Shirley told me the story and wanted to postpone the wedding, but I wouldn't hear of it.
Good.
After all, I'm not marrying her for the past. I'm marrying her for the future.
Yeah. Best wishes, Mr. Kettering.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow when Shirley's calmed down. Give her my congratulations, will you? Well, after a long cup of coffee and a lot of conversation about people with Matthews, I finally got in my car and headed home to my apartment on Franklin Avenue, which isn't the best street in town, but it is lined with palm trees instead of garbage cans. And the sun hits it all day long. Yeah, but that reminded me again of River Street, the deep perpetual shadow that hangs over it. A dirty shadow that Ma Hargis said could never be rubbed off. The shadow that spawns the Norma Maedas of the world. I was still thinking about it while I got ready for bed. I knew Ma wasn't 100% right. I'd seen the exception of the rule. But she was 99% right. Just enough to disturb my sleep. Oh, well. One guy can't change things. Can he?
The Adventures of Philip Marlowe, bringing you Raymond Chandler's most famous character, star Gerald Moore, are produced and directed by Norman MacDonald and are written for radio by Robert Mitchell and Gene Levitt. Gerald Moore may currently be seen starring in Republic's The Blonde Bandit. Featured in tonight's cast were Lillian Buyeff, Joan Banks, Verna Felton, Yvonne Patey, Jeff Corey, Jack Crucian, and Tom Holland. Detective Lieutenant Matthews is played by Larry Dobkin. The special music is composed and conducted by Richard Arant. Be sure and be with us again next week when Philip Marlowe says...
This time I started with a Romanian from left field. Got misled in the Philippine jungles, chased an English accent clear to Venice, and wound up at a Shinto shrine with a friend from Siam. All without ever leaving Los Angeles.
Dr. Christian, the kindly physician of River's End, has a most unusual case placed in his hands this Wednesday night on CBS. His patient, a 16-year-old girl who's in love with an older man, and the man, Dr. Christian himself. CBS cordially invites you to hear this Dr. Christian story, The Rainbow Trail, on most of these same CBS stations this Wednesday night. This is Roy Rowan speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Now, this next episode of Philip Marlowe is one that I have been looking forward to all night long, and it holds a very special place in my heart. Broadcast on May of 1951, this case takes Marlowe on a wild ride surrounding a legendary relic. The title alone makes my ears perk up, sending a digital signal all the way across the Pacific Ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, settle in for the Sword of Cebu. Let's spin it right here on the Hojo Radio Network.
Get this and get it straight. Crime is a sucker's road, and those who travel it wind up in the gut of the prison or the grave. This time I started with a Romanian from left field, got misled in the Philippine jungles, chased a beautiful blonde clear to Venice, and wound up with a friend from Siam, all without ever leaving Los Angeles. It happened like this.
From the pen of Raymond Chandler, outstanding author of crime fiction, comes his most famous character in The Adventures of Philip Marlowe. Now, with Gerald Moore starred as Philip Marlowe, we bring you tonight's exciting story, The Sword of Cebu.
You could tell me where is the office of Philip Marlowe, the detective, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Right around the corner here to your left.
Oh, thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
My friend, you know this Mr. Marlowe, eh?
Well, yes. Yeah, I think you could say I know him.
Tell me, he is a reliable man?
Well, it depends on what you want to rely on him for. Excuse me, will you? I want to unlock the door.
What? You are Philip Marlowe?
Yeah, you're so right. Come on in, Mr.
Never mind. Now listen to me. I will pay you twice what Henry Pound has offered to you. Also, I will add to that $1,000 for a bonus.
Wait a minute. What is this Henry Pound, 1,000?
Please, I have not the time for haggling. We make it $2,000. But you must work for me, not for Henry Pound. You only pretend to work for him.
Now, look, Bud, in the first place, I haven't heard from Henry Pound since I worked for him 4 years ago.
Huh?
Second place, I still don't know who you are or what you want.
Huh?
Maybe you better sit down over there, start at the beginning, and tell me.
You are lying! You are trying to trick me. Very well, Mr. Marlowe.
The short, dumpy man with wild black hair turned suddenly savage, swung a hard fistful of knuckles at my front teeth, and piled me back up against my office desk. By the time I got out into the hall, he was gone. I was going to follow him, but my phone, screaming for attention inside, stopped me. I decided to be philosophical about it. After all, screwballs find me all the time. Hello, Marlowe speaking.
Phil, this is Henry Pound. Remember me?
Yes. I just had a reminder.
I've been trying to get hold of you for 2 hours. My boy, where have you been?
Out to dinner. Now, listen, Mr. Pound, I just...
first, Marlowe. This is most important.
What?
I need your help again, immediately.
Yeah, it no doubt includes a stubby crumb with a head full of wild black hair and a nasty temper that left you on the run 10 seconds ago.
Kurt Babesco.
Whatever you call him, it's probably it.
Babesco, Kurt Babesco. He's the one man I have reason to fear, Marlowe.
Yeah?
Come out here to my place at once, will you, my boy? Old Henry Pound's future is dangling over a very deep abyss by the merest thread, all because the sword is gone.
What sword? What sword are you talking about, Mr. Pound?
From the island of Cebu in the Philippines, the sword of Cebu.
What?
It means everything to me, and it's gone, vanished. I must have it back. Hurry, Marlowe.
20 minutes later, I pulled up in front of the walled-in jungle Henry Pound called home and zigzagged in through an Okinawan anti-evil spirit gate. Waded past the grove of dripping elephant ears and ragged banana trees and finally made the front door. The house itself, from turned-up eaves to thatched nipa lanai, must have been gathered piecemeal on Pacific Islands, all the way from Hokkaido to the New Hebrides. It was Henry Pound himself who answered the door.
Oh, Marlowe. You know, the only thing wrong with you is I never get to see you except when I'm in trouble.
That's the business I'm in.
Well, come in.
Sure. Hey, it's quite a place you have here, Mr. Pound.
The islands, my boy, yes. Since business keeps me away from them, I've brought their atmosphere here to me.
Even the music, huh?
All but the mosquitoes. Oh, shoo-shoo. Now, stay away from underfoot, will you? Go on, scat.
Shoo-shoo, huh?
That's an albino Siamese, isn't it?
Yes, quite unusual.
Yeah.
But he sheds that abominable white fur of his like any common cat this time of year.
Yeah.
By the way, did you see my servant Hideki?
Was I supposed to?
Well, when I couldn't reach you by phone, I sent him down to your office to wait.
Well, he must have gotten lost then.
Well, no matter. Now, let's get down to cases, my boy. Now, sit down, will you please? And listen closely.
All right.
My major business, as you remember, is importing pearls from the Orient.
Yeah, I remember.
And since you worked for me last, I acquired a partner, a fine fellow named Voss in Manila.
Mm-hmm.
With his contacts there and mine here in the States, we've been extremely successful.
Was he the one who sent you that sword you mentioned?
Yes, it arrived 2 days ago, but he sent over half the curios you see in this room. That's why I failed to realize that there was anything special about the sword of Cebu.
Well, what is so special about it, Mr. Pond?
Here, read this letter I got from him.
Henry, I'm certain now there's going to be trouble. From one Kurt Bibesco in particular.
The man you saw tonight?
Yeah, I see. However, I've taken every precaution. Rest assured, Henry, that if anything ever happens to me, I shall somehow get the complete list of my contacts here into your hands. Sincerely, Eugene Voss. Well?
Eugene Voss was murdered 4 days ago in Manila. Murdered for that list of contacts.
Do you think the sword ties in some way?
Well, I'm positive of it.
Well, what's it look like?
Well, it's 3 feet long, Marlowe. The handle and the sheath are from the same gorgeous piece of white mahogany and literally covered with intricate and exquisite carvings.
Sounds wonderful.
Oh, it is. When the sword is in the sheath, the 2 pieces form a complete pattern. I thought of it at once, of course, but when I came in to examine it again, it was gone, stolen. Naturally, I called you instead of the police. I've got to get it back, Marlowe, intact and without publicity. Why, that sword is worth... what the... Hideki!
Hey, he's hurt.
Hideki!
Oh, Mr. Palm, Hideki very sorry. He did not see Honorable Miss Amaro. Hideki was attacked outside the minute he left.
By a stocky guy with wild black hair?
Oh, yes, that's him, yes. He found out where Hideki was going, then he hit Hideki. That all Hideki remember until a few minutes ago when he waked up again.
Oh, well, do you need a doctor, Hideki?
Oh, no, thank you. Just the same, Mr. Pound. Hideki already feel much better.
Well, if you're sure, if you... well, now you better go lie down anyway.
So, thank you. We'll wash head first and be ship-shape no time. Very sorry, Hideki was such fool, Mr. Pound. Excuse, please, very sorry.
Well, now, that explains how Babisco got to your office, my boy. He's our man, all right.
Yeah, but I don't think Babesco has the sword. You see, he's looking for it. He offered $2,000 to me to double-cross you.
Oh. I can't understand it. Babesco is the only one who might know the truth about the sword. If he didn't take it, then who... Oh, shoo. You stupid cat, get out of there. Look out! I knew it. Now see what you've done. Broken my siling vase.
He was playing with a piece of paper over there. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Here it is.
Eh?
It's a rent receipt made out to somebody named Saunders.
Let me see it.
Sure.
Received $40. Rent 1 month in advance for 812 Front Street, Venice. It is dated yesterday. Marlowe, I've never heard of this Saunders person, yet this thing was dropped here in my house. Perhaps by our thief, Marlowe. Do you realize what a break this is?
Dropped isn't the word. This was deposited.
Well, what do you mean?
It's a plant complete with name, address, and date. It was left here by someone who wanted it to be found, because whoever has the sword of Cebu right now might also have it up for sale.
I think you're right, my boy. Wait, what do you plan to do?
The only thing I can do, go to Venice and strike a bargain in our favor, I hope. I'll call you, Mr. Pound. I pushed my way out through the jungle to my car, turned around at the dead end of the street, and went down the way I'd come. At the first intersection, leaning against a lamppost, was 6 feet of lantern-jawed redhead in a turtleneck sweater and seaman's jacket. Gave me a hard, steady once-over until I was out of sight. Later, halfway to Venice, I picked up a pair of very sticky headlights in my rearview mirror, but lost them again. I turned out to Front Street and finally found number 812 all by itself out at the far end. I parked a block away and walked back. It was a battered, rickety beach shack. I moved in gently and found a crack wide enough to look through. There was no furniture, just one big packing crate, a kerosene lamp, and a blonde. Ho, what a blonde. She belonged in that joint like an orchid in a blacksmith. In one hand, she held a cigarette, in the other, a small automatic. I went quietly to the back of the house, found a tin can, and threw it. And I plastered my back up beside the door and waited. She came out slowly, gun first, and when there was enough showing to get a hold of, I grabbed.
Let go.
The gun, sister. Come on, give. There. That's better. Now we can go in and talk, huh?
You think you're so clever.
I get by. Hey, cozy little spot you picked.
You got here, so it serves its purpose. Who are you?
Philip Marlowe, Henry Pond's private detective. Where's the sword?
We've things to talk over.
Your
first.
bargaining position is lousy, Miss Saunders.
What's the offer?
0, baby. I'm getting it back for free. Now, where is it?
Get your hands off me. The sword is here in the house, but the scabbard isn't. And one's quite worthless without the other, you know.
You're not taking a lot of chances, are you, kid?
The sword has already brought me $5,000, Marlowe, and I've only just begun. So make an offer, and make it good.
You're a liar. Sword's not worth 1/10 that.
Not of itself, no. But this one's special, and I know why. And I'll tell you something else.
You bet you will. You'll tell me where it is and fast.
Not that fast, mister. Don't move. Drop the gun. Now you can turn around.
Well, a lantern jaw with red hair. So you were tailing me after all.
Ah, you said it.
Now, wait a minute.
Shut up.
But I...
Get out. The front doors. Go on, beat it. I'll see you later. Now you, mister.
Now what?
Now we sit down, a couple of smart guys, and find a good, sensible way to work this out. Only I'm just a little smarter, because I got the only gun.
Keep talking.
What'd you say the sword was? Speak up, fella. Time's running out.
Sounds like time's not the only thing that's running out, Red.
Somebody's in the back room. Sorry, Tootsie, but now this only works one way. Oh!
I couldn't tell how long I'd been out. But I felt like I'd lost at least a weekend in somebody's boiler factory. I got back far enough to realize that something was going through my pockets. He was snaggle-toothed, had a week's growth of beard, and put the room in need of a healthy spraying of sweet air.
Yeah, that's a little better. I thought you was done in there for a minute.
Yeah? Who are you? Oh, what happened anyway?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. Call me Sid.
Okay, Sid.
Yes, thank you. I was walking along the beach out there like I always do, when all of a sudden I heard a scream. You know, like it was a wounded cat. It came from in here. And I know this house has been empty for years. Was it you was screaming?
No, I went out too fast.
Yeah. Well, I come a-running, and just when I stepped up in the porch, a fella in a pea-jacket come charging out and beat it down the street.
Yeah, I remember. Red and the noise in the back.
Oh!
Have you been in there, that back room?
Me?
Yeah.
Sid? No, I just looked this far, and then I found you. What's it all about, mister? What's back in there?
Hey, bring that kerosene lantern, will you?
Yeah, sure. Here, I got it. Look, a guy.
Yeah, a wild-haired Romanian named Bibesco, with the sword of Cebu sticking clear through him. Dead center.
Now, with our star, Gerald Moore, we continue with the second act of Philip Marlowe and tonight's story, The Sword of Cebu.
While the beachcomber gaped like a marionette with broken jaw strings of the impaled body of Kurt Bibesco slumped at our feet, I quickly covered the room and the back porch, which led to the beach outside, looking for the wooden sheath that belonged to the sword of Cebu, just in case Claire Saunders had been bluffing. But 5 minutes of that got me nothing more than a little exercise and a lot of salt air.
Well, what should we ought to do now, mister? Call the cops?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sure would like to take that sword.
So would I, Junior. But the homicide boys are kind of narrow-minded, you see. They like their corpses as is.
Yeah?
Come on, let's get to a phone.
Yeah, okay. Nearest one's a couple of blocks away. You got a car?
Yeah, it's out front. Got a light?
Yeah, here's some matches.
Thanks. Hey, wait a minute.
Huh?
What do you do at the Conga Club?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, them matches ain't mine. Just picked them up off in that barrel.
Come on. Conga Club, huh? You know where it is?
Hey, sure, it's right here in Venice. Ex-Marine runs
Oh?
it. Kinda wild, though. Cops raided it once. They had some dancing.
Where
girls.
is it? Where is
Oh,
it? Come on, it could be important.
Straight down Front Street, Broadway, then left one block, and you're there.
Uh-huh. Now, look. You call the cops and get back here and wait till they come. Tell them my name is Philip Marlowe. I'm a private detective.
Yeah. Oh, no. No, sir, not me. I ain't waiting here alone.
$10?
That's all?
You heard me. Here. Tell the law I'll get in touch as soon as I can. Also, Sid, I'll match that 10 the next time we meet if you've kept your mind on your work.
Yeah. Okay. But where'll I tell him he went to? The conga?
You catch on fast. The conga, Junior.
What'll it be, Mac?
Scotch and a little information. Girl named Claire Saunders, dressed in a white linen...
I never heard of her, Mac.
Oh.
I see so many people, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Now, you get what I mean, don't you, Mac?
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, you better make that a double Scotch. I'm through. He should have known better. Trusting a fast dame with every cent of his war bonus, a jerk.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
War bonus?
Yeah.
Who should have known better?
Well,
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, Kelly. Wait a minute. Look, who should have known better, mister?
My kid brother back in New York. He's a vet, Marines. He got his check from the state, and he turned it over to this Claire Saunders. They were going to get married. That's what she said. And that was the last he saw of her. Oh, well, it happens every day. He'll know better the next time.
Wait a minute. I just happen to remember. I know the doll.
You do?
Yeah. Been around a couple of days now. It's pretty flush, all right.
Know where she's staying?
Yeah, sure I do. A ritzy motel about 4 blocks from here, the Pavilion.
Pavilion, huh?
Yeah. She got bungalow 10 there, Mac. I know because she was complaining about it being the N1 and too long a run for the bellhop and a cracked ice detail.
Oh.
You go get her, Mac. And when you do, tell the kid brother that another ex-Marine tipped you off.
Yeah, you bet I will.
Who's there?
Bellhop, ice.
Oh, there must be some mistake.
And you made it. Here, we're going to straighten it out right now.
Get your filthy hands.
Quiet down, Duchess. Now, sit down, over there. Don't as much as bat a false eyelash.
While you do what?
Take inventory, baby. I know you're alone because I played Peeping Tom before I played bellhop. Chambermaids do a much-needed job on bedspreads.
All right. So it's under the pillow. So you've got the sheet. Now, what are you going to do with it? And without the sword?
Are you kidding, Duchess? You don't think I missed that back room at the cottage, do you?
You found the sword there?
And Kurt Babesco, who's wearing the sword the hard way, through his insides.
Somebody was killed with a sword.
Oh, come on. It's a little late for that wide-eyed pitch, baby. Doesn't your carrot-top partner tell you every time he kills?
Marlowe, you got everything wrong.
Oh, sure I have, yeah, sure. But just for laughs, let's pass Sid and you along to the cops, huh?
Oh, no, please don't. Please. I'll tell you everything, Marlowe. Turner isn't my partner. He hardly knows me.
That's better. Now, just who's Turner?
The man with the red hair.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Marlowe, believe me. I can explain everything.
Okay, let's try it. Did you steal the sword from my client, Henry Pound, yes or no?
Yes.
Why?
Marlowe, let me start at the beginning. A week ago in Manila, please.
All right, let's have it.
It was late in the afternoon, and I was shopping for a handbag, just looking in store windows, when suddenly I noticed a man hurrying down the opposite side of the street.
A man who turned out to be Eugene Voss, Henry Pound's partner, maybe?
That's right. I could tell he was afraid of something, Marlowe. He darted into a curio shop nearby. A minute later, I saw Turner.
You know him?
Just slightly. We'd met once. Obviously, he was following Voss. But he didn't go into the curio shop. Instead, he hid close by. And then when Voss came out, he shot him, Marlowe.
Just like that, huh?
He was gone before anyone knew what had happened. I ran over to Voss to see if there was anything I could do to help. But there wasn't. He was dying. Oh, it was frightful. Please, Marlowe, I'd like a drink. They're on the desk.
When you're through, go on. What happened next?
Well, he told me to take the money in his billfold, $5,000, to take it all for delivering a message.
About the sword?
Yes. I was to get in touch with Henry Pound here in Los Angeles and tell him that the sword which Voss had just purchased in the curio shop was on its way. That he should pay special attention to it. And then he died.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you decided that $5,000 was an awful lot for playing messenger boy, huh?
Yes.
So you said nothing to the police, grabbed the first plane for L.A., got the Pound's place here, and swiped the sword, right?
I figured if delivering the message was worth $5,000, the sword itself would be worth a lot more.
But you had no idea why.
Oh, no. Maybe a code in the pattern of the design and the jewels in the handle. Probably not the sword itself.
Yeah, you figured right, little schemer. Here's your drink.
Thank you. The rest of
the story I can fit together myself. You knew you had something, but you didn't know what, so you swiped the sword, you left an obvious clue to an empty cottage, that rent receipt, you counted on it to start the ball rolling, and it certainly did. Who would that be?
I don't know.
Find out.
Who is it?
Turner, I want to talk to you.
Just a minute.
You still sure you're not partners, baby?
Yes. I told you the truth, Marlowe.
All right, answer it. I'll wait here in the closet with the door open wide enough for the barrel of a .38, just in case you've never been to Manila. Go on.
Tommy!
Open up, hurry. Close it quick, that peeper may be around.
Who?
The one I slugged over at the cottage. He wasn't there when I went back. Just some bum I scared away.
Went back?
Yeah, I went back. After you ran, there was some excitement, Sweets. First, I slugged the peeper because I heard some noise in the back. I thought it was you.
Me? I never returned to the cottage.
I know it. It was a louse named Babesco. I got him all right. For the very sword he was after. The little number right here in my hand. He was competition. So were you, Sweets, except that I doped your angle a long time ago.
What do you mean?
Well, boss told you something before he died in Manila. I stopped after I ran, doll. I even came back. I saw you go for his billfold. Saw him mumble something. When I ran into you again here in L.A., I knew you were swinging in the dark. It was a nice try, Sweets. But you missed. Now give me the sheath. These two belong together. Come on, hand it over. You don't want me to be rough to you, doll.
No. Here it is.
Oh, that's better. Like I said, they belong together. Huh. That's funny. They should fit it.
What are you laughing at?
The answer, Sweets. A slip of paper with a list of people on it. I think it's crumpled in the bottom of the sheath here, and that's why the sword won't go all the way home. Yeah, here it is.
A piece of paper.
A valuable piece of paper.
Sure, names and numbers of all the players. That's all.
Marlowe, he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah. It's about as dead as a guy named Eugene Voss was last week on a sidewalk in Manila. Or the party called Babesco.
What is it?
Turner's dead, but I don't think his partner is.
Marlowe, you thought I was his partner.
Oh, yes, and I thought wrong, Claire. But now I got a little more to go on. I'll see you, honey.
Oh, no, wait. What am I supposed to do? Call the police and explain it all away as a practical joke? Marlowe, have a heart. Where are you going?
Back to my client, little dreamer. I think you can give me a line on that partner. Be good. I was an hour plus driving slowly back to the transplanted world on Crestline Drive, and all the way I kept adding and subtracting all the screwball figures I'd run into, hoping that someplace I'd find a mistake. But when I was there through the junior jungle and standing at the front door, I knew that my hunch was right.
Marlowe, you've got the sword?
Sword and sheath alike, Mr. Pound. They're in my car. Also, I got news. Babesco's dead.
I'm not sorry.
So is Turner.
I don't know any Turner, but why haven't you brought the sword and sheath in with you?
Because they don't count, Mr. Pound. There wasn't any code in the pattern on either one. The answer was a slip of paper jammed down in the sheath. Here. Is that what we're after?
Let me see. Yes, Marlowe, this is it. Oh, I knew he wouldn't fail me. I knew Voss was loyal. I knew it.
Oh, better than that, Mr. Pound. You counted on it. And don't move a finger, Happy. It's a great night for killing. Now go on. Into the study. We're going to use the phone.
Well, Marlowe, you're insane.
Sure I am. So much so that I let the hairs from an affectionate Siamese cat change my mind. About everything. Keep moving.
The cat? What do you mean?
I mean the Turner who shot Eugene Voss in Manila, who murdered Babesco out at the beach, who I just killed before he could kill me, had white hairs from a molting white Siamese cat all over his suit. The same kind of white hairs I got on mine when Shoo-Shoo rubbed against me. Now, go on, open that door. In other words, Pound Turner was a friend here, not foe, and from there on in, it all figures. Or do you still think I'm insane?
Yes, I... No, Marlowe, you're right.
You bet I'm right.
Turner was in this with me. A partner, you might say. You see, I knew that Eugene Voss was worried about competitors.
Like Bibesco, go on.
Well, I knew that Voss would see I got his client's list, the pearl dealers, if his life was really in danger.
That gave you a brilliant idea. Put his life in danger. So you sent Turner to Manila to kill Voss once the list was on its way. Oh, how neat. But tell me, clean cut, why didn't you let Turner know about the sword at once?
Because he was tricked. Voss planted a fake list at his hotel, hoping that Turner would find it and go his merry way, which Turner did. He didn't know it was fake until he arrived here this morning.
Which, of course, didn't affect the scheduled murder. Nice and thorough, aren't you? Or have you left out some little detail I should know, like why you bothered having Turner get mixed up in this at all tonight? I would have brought the sword and sheath back for you without him.
I know you would, Marlowe. That's why I hired you. But I also knew that there was a good chance that in finding the sword, you would also find that I deal in opium, not pearl.
You know... Oh, fine. And Turner was right behind me all the way, ready to kill me if I found that out from say, Bibesco, huh?
Precisely. Turner was right behind you, Marlowe, even as Heidecky is right behind you now
What
in
did you...
the dark. You fool. Why do you think I kept talking here, kept confessing? Speak up, Heidecky. Heidecky, talk!
He can't, Mr. Pound.
What?
Heidecky is very unconscious.
He's what?
I hit him with a vase. A Filipino
No,
vase.
no, you're lying! Heidecky! Heidecky!
Pound, hold it, Pound!
Oh, my leg! Oh, no!
Oh. Marlowe, you got him. Marlowe!
What's the matter?
Behind the curtain.
There's nothing there, honey. Nothing more than a friendly cat named Shoo Shoo. It took a long time. It always does. But finally, the police in Los Angeles and the police in Manila knew exactly who had done what to whom and why. All of which left Henry Pound, the vicious little character who wouldn't even recognize honor among thieves, with a short, unpleasant future. And I thought about him and every rotten thing he'd done as I walked through his imported island jungle to my car. Thought about him and Bibesco, about Turner, the houseboy, about Eugene Voss, and I didn't think about Claire Saunders until I got to my car. Was in behind the wheel, headlights on. The words were written in lipstick the length and breadth of my windshield.
Still, dear, I stepped out when nobody was looking. But don't fret. Because from here on out, I'm going to be very good. I've learned my lesson. P.S. My plane doesn't leave until morning. Would you like to help me
Wait for it at the airport cafe. They have good food and they're open all night. Claire. Airport cafe. It's an hour's drive. Unless I hurry.
The Adventures of Philip Marlowe, bringing you Raymond Chandler's most famous character, star Gerald Moore, are produced and directed by Norman MacDonald and are written for radio by Robert Mitchell and Gene Levitt. Gerald Moore can currently be seen starring in Republic's The Blonde Bandit. Featured in our cast were Gene Bates, Junius Matthews, Barney Phillips, Byron Kane, Paul Frees, and Anthony Barrett. The special music is composed and conducted by Richard Arant. Be sure to be with us again next week when Philip Marlowe says...
This time an old Spanish woman who cared, a redhead and a mink who didn't, and a green suede button beside a corpse, all led me to a wounded man with a gun in his hand, cornered on a warehouse roof.
Now, stay tuned for Pursuit, which follows immediately on most of these same CBS stations. This is Roy Rowan speaking. This is CBS, where Burns and Allen are heard every Wednesday night, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, Gerald Moore just delivers every single time. Beautiful stuff. To close out our marathon tonight, we're turning to the detective who's practically defined the entire genre, Dashiell Hammett's Sam Spade, voiced by the incomparable Howard Duff. The adventures of Sam Spade brought a level of cynical wit, sharp editing, and brilliant writing that radio had never seen before. Every episode started and ended with Sam dictating his caper report to his loyal secretary, Effie Perrin. Let's look at his report from July 1949. Here is the Queen Bee Caper, right here on the Hojo Radio Network. Stay tuned.
By transcription.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective, brought to you by Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic, the non-alcoholic hair tonic that contains lanolin. Wild Root Cream Oil, again and again, the choice of men and women and children, too.
Detective Agency?
Me, sweetheart.
Sam, where have you been?
I've been tasting the bitter with the sweet at Miss Wigginson's School for Girls, sort of a special course in homicidal apiculture.
Apiculture? Mm-hmm. There were apes involved?
Effie, where is your Latin? Apis, apianus, of or pertaining to bees.
Oh, bees, of course. It was a bee caper?
It was a beekeeper caper.
Oh, that's funny, Sam. That's the honey.
Effie, put these words down in your little book. Honey, sweetness, hives, combs, etc. Never mention them again.
What?
Keep things humming, sweetheart, and I'll be right down to drone my way through my report on the Queen Bee Caper.
Dashiell Hammett, America's leading detective fiction writer and creator of Sam Spade, the hard-boiled private eye, and William Spear, radio's outstanding producer-director of mystery and crime drama, join their talents to make your hair stand on end with the adventures of Sam Spade. Presented by the makers of Wild Root Cream Oil for the hair. You know, during the summer, when you spend so much of your time out of doors, it's important to pay special attention to the care of your hair. To keep it right in place, to help keep it from getting dry, use America's favorite hair tonic, Wild Root Cream Oil. Wild Root Cream Oil grooms your hair neatly and naturally, relieves dryness, and removes loose, ugly dandruff. Use it every day. If you've never tried it, ask for it in the 25-cent Get Acquainted bottle, and ask for it by name. Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men and women and children, too. And now, with Howard Duff starring as Spade, Wild Root brings to the air the greatest private detective of them all in the adventures of Sam Spade.
To be or not to be? Hum. Oh, hello, Sam. Hiya, Sam. How's tricks?
Oh, Effie, really, this jargon, this patois. Don't you think it's about time we spoke like educated people?
You know best, Sam.
Every time I visit one of our institutions of learning, I find out something I didn't know.
Oh, Sam, that's incredulous. Well, you just know everything.
Yeah, I guess I do when you come right down to it. The bee, for instance. Bees are a genus of insects of the Hymenopterus order.
What?
Hymenopterus. Living in society is composed of one queen, or perfect female, a few males, or drones, and an indefinite number of undeveloped females, or neuters, which are the workers.
That's me, I suppose. A neuter.
Well, that's for you to say.
Of course.
And you know what else about the bee?
What, Sam?
Confidentially, it stings. Date, July 10th, 1949. To Miss Elizabeth Cowley, Miss Wigginson's School for Girls, Seacliff Drive, San Francisco. I wonder about girls sometime. And that's bad, Effie. Bad.
Oh.
From Samuel Spade, license number 137596. Subject, the Queen Bee Caper. Dear Miss Cowley. I was singing a medley of sorority drinking songs as I opened the wrought iron gate, walked up the garden path, past those cast iron deer, and presented myself at the big brass bell pull beside that massive paneled door that stands guard between the outside world and your sheltered inmates. A little housemaid wearing dimity let me in and led me to your office. I sat on your chintz-covered sofa and looked at your drapes with their thriving beehive motif and waited for you with my back half turned to the open door. Yeah, hello. How are you?
All right, girls. Break it up. Break it up now. Go on. Haven't you ever seen a man before? Run along now. You'll be late for physical ed. Go on, quick.
Miss Cowley?
No, I'm not Miss Cowley.
Oh, no, of course not. No, I was just hoping.
You're Mr. Spade, aren't you? Glory Thomas. I'm Miss Cowley's assistant.
Nice day, yes.
Mm-hmm. Don't bother to move. I'll lean over you. Put this report on her desk.
Sure.
Miss Cowley will be here in just a minute.
Thanks. So warm in here.
Next time, wear a mailman's uniform and a 50-year-old stoop. You'll find the temperature's exactly right.
Yeah. I mean, yes, ma'am.
See that you do, then. Oh, Glory, there seems to have been a misplacement of some of the hockey. Would you check on it, please?
Oh, surely. Nice to meet you, Mr. Spade.
I'm Elizabeth Cowley. You may sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Spade, I'll be painfully frank with you. A thief is at large in my school.
Oh? Well, you probably have a good answer, but I'll ask it anyway. Why not call in the police?
I have a good answer, Mr. Spade. My girls come from San Francisco's finest and wealthiest families.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Wigginson's has had an untarnished reputation for more than 3 generations.
I'm sure.
As headmistress, I must handle this matter with the utmost discretion. Frankly, I already know the thief. Are there any questions?
Well, only one timid one. Who is it?
I regret to say a faculty member is to blame. Glory Thomas. She was in here a minute or two ago.
Oh, really? Well, why, Miss Thomas, you find any of the loot stashed away in her room?
Well, no. No, not exactly. I haven't recovered any of the stolen articles, but I'm sure Glory's responsible. I'm certain she's the thief.
You're just sure?
I thought perhaps you might establish definite proof against Glory.
You mean you want me to frame her?
Oh, no, Mr. Spade. You misunderstand me.
I don't think so, Miss Cowley.
Oh, dear, I was afraid this would happen. I told Ursula, but then
All right, I'll ask. Who's Ursula?
Mr. Spade, I think I can trust you. It was Ursula who instructed me to call you. Ursula Cavanaugh. You know the name.
The Ursula Cavanaugh, inherited all the real estate, lives in Cavanaugh Towers penthouse, hasn't set foot out of there in 20 years?
Yes. Mrs. Cavanaugh is our school's benefactress. She is, of course, on the board of trustees. She is, moreover, a dear personal friend.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yes. We were classmates together here many years ago. Ursula's quite unlike myself. Married well, though a widow now. Rather aggressive. Frankly, she wishes to have Glory Thomas discharged. But her connection with the dismissal must not be known. Now, I don't suppose I can ask you to take the assignment now.
I'm a detective, Miss Cowley, not a frame-up artist. I had to have my name called up in the lobby, and then 2 elevator trips later, I faced her on her penthouse terrace. Ursula Cavanaugh looked like a 1910 stock company lead out of Charlie's Aunt, smoking a black Italian stogie and gripping a cane like a shillelagh. 2 men were on the receiving end of her black snake whip of a tongue. A youngish guy, stockbroker type, and an individual in a morning coat who looked practically nude without a butterfly net.
Oh, you're a fool and a nincompoop, Jelinek. I lost all patience with you ages ago. Not only are you incompetent, but you're also dishonest. Don't mind telling you that when the board of directors meets on Thursday, I intend to instruct them
Really,
to have...
Miss Cavanaugh, I've tried not to discommode you in any way. I endeavor in every detail to fulfill my responsibilities as manager of this hotel.
Don't interrupt me.
Auntie, I think you've got Jelinek and me all wrong. Now, the truth is...
The truth is, Gerald, you're both a pair of thieving scoundrels. Now get out, Jelinek, before your weasel face ruins my digestion.
Very well, madam. I remain at your service.
No backbone, no spunk. And as for you, my dear nephew...
I think I'll toddle along, Auntie. I ought to get back to the office.
Control your little impulses, Gerald. I admire a little larceny in any man, but not at my expense.
I was beginning to think I'd become invisible in that rarefied penthouse atmosphere. She hadn't even blinked at me while Jelinek slunk back to the lobby and Gerald toddled along to his office. The terrace was a riot of bloom. I don't know much about flowers, but she must have had them all there. Off to one side, a little man in a blue smock puttered around a wooden structure on a stand. I'd become aware of bees humming amidst the flowers when she finally spoke to me.
You're Tom Spade, aren't you?
Sam, ma'am, the fun-loving Spade.
Picked your photograph out of the other detectives. Looked like you got spunked. Why'd you come here?
Curiosity. I met Glory Thomas out at Miss Wigginson's. I liked her. I wanted to see the type that would strong-arm her out of a job from a safe distance.
Spunky. Come over here, Mr. Spade. I want to show you something. Piggott.
Yes, ma'am.
That'll do for now. Work at the other end of the garden for the time being.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Piggott, my gardener and beekeeper. Most taciturn individual. You know what this is?
Well, I didn't, but now I can see it's a beehive.
Yes, my own beehive. Fresh honey from a tea and fruit cake every afternoon.
Fine old tradition.
Observe this hive, young man. Honeybees are the most intelligent of all insects, surpassing even the ants. And why? Because one female controls a community of many, many thousands.
I'm against it.
Yes, Mr. Spade. The queen bee reigns supreme. The males are drones, quite useless. The female workers perform all necessary labor, no waste motion, no dissension.
Well, some of my best friends are drones, and I just can't stand them.
I think you understand me, Mr. Spade. I wish Gloria Thomas removed from San Francisco for an excellent reason. My nephew, Gerald Long, the young man who just left here, has developed absurd romantic notions about her.
Yeah, so you want the romance busted up, but if you try to break it up openly, your nephew might get stubborn and even marry her. On the other hand, by framing her as a thief, you ward off the affair until you can figure out some other dirty trick.
I knew you'd understand me, Mr. Spade. I admire bluntness in moderation. Well, what do you say to joining forces with me?
Just one thing, Mrs. Cavanaugh. Nuts. Next morning, I put through a call to Nickinson School for Girls. It had been my intent to talk to you, Miss Colley, to tell you I'd left my hat in your office, but somehow I found myself talking to Glory Thomas. And somehow our talk resulted in a cocktail date at the 10 o'clock Scholar Bar and Lounge.
I shouldn't have come, of course.
Oh, exam papers to grade, no doubt?
Stacks and stacks?
Soft velvet-type hands. Well, what's this on them?
Stains. I teach our girls chemistry, among other things.
Mm-hmm. How about me taking on a night school class for the other things?
You're crazy. You don't need any education.
Oh, I can always use a postgraduate course.
You're really crazy, Sam. I needed this.
We'll make a night of it.
Maybe.
Gerald won't object, huh?
What's that mean? Who have you been talking to? That hateful old woman?
Mrs. Cavanaugh wants to put the boots to you, Glory. She called me in to frame you.
I could kill her.
Oh, easy now, Glory.
Don't talk to me. I thought I could take it. I thought I could be patient and wait while Jerry ironed everything out, but not now, though. I hate that selfish, domineering old woman. I hate her nephew, and I hate you.
Well, that'll do to start with, honey. Now let's go down my list. I hate...
Oh, let me go. I've had all I can take for one night.
Wait a minute, Glory. Hey, you forgot your bag. Hey! She disappeared around the corner as I came out into the street. It was starting to rain. As I stepped off the curb, I slipped and turned my ankle. As I limped onto Montgomery Street, I saw her disappearing into one of the tall buildings on my side of the street. It could have been the Cavanaugh Towers. I step and a half into the lobby thereof a few minutes later. As I came in, Jelinek, the manager, was getting off the elevator. He swatted himself several times in the neck and then went into a door marked private. No trace of Glory in the lobby. I looked in the bar. She wasn't there, but Albert Piggott, the beekeeper, was having a stinger.
Oop. Now I'm beginning to feel good. Hey, who's this? I know that. Why, it's Mr. Spade. Sit down, Mr.
I don't have
Spade.
time just now, Mr. Piggott. Tell me,
Sit down.
Easy.
I'm fired. Have you heard? I'm fired. Just a worker out of work. Turned out by the queen bee.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Piggott. I imagine Mrs. Cavanaugh wasn't too easy to work for.
I told her to keep away from the bees when I wasn't there. Well, she's gone and disobeyed me. One of the workers must have stung her. She's got a temper, you know. Ooh, my. Must have smashed the eye with her stick. Bees were everywhere, all over. And then she fired me.
When was this, and why did she fire you?
Just now, maybe half an hour ago. I knocked, and then there wasn't any answer, and then I let myself in. It was all dark. I couldn't even see her. Heard the bees, of course, but couldn't... Who was I? And I said, Mrs. Kavanaugh, you disobeyed me. And in this voice, this awful voice, she said, Mr. Piggott, you're fired. Get out. This awful voice from the dark. And Mr. Piggott, mind you, never before, just Piggott this and Piggott that. And hey, where are you going? Hey!
I didn't bother to stop at the desk to get myself announced. I took the passenger elevator, then operated the penthouse elevator myself. No hand. Nobody answered my ring. The door was unlocked. I went inside. Crossed through the empty apartment to the terrace. The rain had just stopped, and the sunset cut a sudden shaft. First I heard it, the humming of swarming bees. Then I saw the overturned beehive. Then I saw Ursula Kavanaugh sprawled back in her chair, her stick and Italian stogie on the floor, while the bees clustered greedily over the fruit cake and honey set out on the table. I wondered if those most intelligent of all insects had the answer to Shakespeare's question, "O death, where is thy sting?"
The makers of Wild Root Cream Oil are presenting the weekly Sunday adventure of Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, Sam Spade. Now, here's important news on good grooming. If you want the well-groomed look that helps you get ahead, socially and on the job, listen. Recently, thousands of people from coast to coast who bought Wild Root Cream Oil for the first time were asked, how does Wild Root Cream Oil compare with the hair tonic you previously used? The results were amazing. Better than 4 out of 5 who replied said they preferred Wild Root Cream Oil. Remember, non-alcoholic Wild Root Cream Oil contains lanolin. It grooms the hair naturally, relieves dryness, and removes loose, ugly dandruff. So if you want your hair to be more attractive than ever before, get the generous new 25-cent size of Wild Root Cream Oil, America's leading hair tonic, on sale at all drug and toilet goods counters. It's also available in larger economy bottles and the handy new tube. By the way, smart girls use Wild Root Cream Oil, too, and mothers say it's grand for training children's hair. Get Wild Root Cream Oil. Again and again, the choice of men and women and children, too. And now, back to the Queen Bee Caper. Tonight's adventure with Sam Spade.
Miss Wigginson, Miss Cowley speaking.
Sam Spade.
Oh, yes. You shouldn't have gone to see Mrs. Kavanaugh.
I didn't make any promises, ma'am.
Ursula was quite upset by your visit. Called me after you left her. Quite angry about it, Mr. Spade.
Oh?
She wanted to see me today. Our weekly half-day holiday, you know. But I simply couldn't face her. I'm sorry if I sound... I finally managed to doze off after everyone left for the afternoon. Have you called before?
No, this is the first time. I'm at Mrs. Kavanaugh's place right now.
Indeed. Does Ursula wish to talk to me?
She can't.
I beg your pardon?
It might be a good idea if you'd come over here, Miss Cowley. Mrs. Kavanaugh's dead.
What was that?
Mrs. Kavanaugh's dead. And since you're her oldest and closest friend...
Yes, Mrs. Spade. I'll come immediately.
Well, you came on over, Miss Cowley, but meanwhile, nephew Gerald Long arrived, also Piggott, whom I called down at the bar, and who sobered up with remarkable rapidity on hearing the news. Gerald was shaken up by his great aunt's demise. We waited for the family doctor to arrive and watched Piggott entice the bees back into the hive. You turned up soon after and tried to soothe Gerald's nerves. The hotel manager, Jelinek, also flooded in. The doctor diagnosed cause of death as shock from formic acid, the secretion bees inject into the bloodstream with their stingers. We all stood around thinking our various thoughts as the doc voiced this verdict. Piggott was the one who voiced an epitaph.
She really knew nothing about bees, you know. The queen bee was all important, she thought. But there's always a rebel in every hive. The queen bee is always deposed sooner or later. The worker bees go on and on, but the queen bee can't reign forever.
After that, we all left and went our various ways. Poor old Piggott shouldn't have said that, and he must have been a lot drunker than he seemed, because he was found next morning in his garden in Marin County beside his overturned beehive, a victim like his late employer of fatal bee stings.
You think you'll get away with this?
Don't threaten me, Mr. Long. I've been bullied long enough. I don't intend to lose my position here now Mrs. Kavanaugh's gone. I've taken all I could stand from her, and I don't intend to let you walk all over me.
I'll do whatever I think needs to be done, Jelinek. Well, if you're trying to insinuate
I
that I
can
haven't...
cause you as much trouble as you cause me, maybe more. With what I found out about you now...
Get out of here. Go on, beat it before I break... How did you get in here, Spade?
Door was open.
Well, if you're here to collect any kind of bill, I want to know what services you rendered.
Nothing's rendered yet. But I figured you might like to know that Aunt Ursula was murdered.
Murdered? You can't say that. Not in my hotel.
Shut up, Jelinek. You need proof to back that up, Spade.
I've got it. Piggott.
What? Piggott's dead.
How do you know?
His doctor just called me.
Yeah. Well, that's why I know your aunt was murdered. I've just been out to Marin, had quite a session with that doctor.
Well, where's your proof, man? Who'd want to kill her?
Well, oh, stop it. Practically everybody who knew her.
Really, now, I must protest this disrespect to the memory
Shut up.
of the...
Go on, Spade. Go on. Start getting specific.
Well, specifically, Piggott's doctor, because of what I suggested, examined the dead man again, found the mark of a hypodermic, plus the fact that a concentrated solution of formic acid killed Piggott. Piggott's next-door neighbor said he'd been stung as often as 10 and 12 times a day. That meant he'd built up a certain immunization to bee sting.
Are you suggesting that someone murdered him with an injection of commercial formic acid?
I thought I'd made that fairly clear.
And what would the motive be?
To keep him from talking about his employer's murder.
I see. Well, is that all?
Yeah, except that his neighbor told me somebody answering your description called on him this afternoon.
Mike? Oh. Well, yes, but Spade, look here, I can explain that.
Allow me. Hello.
Gerald, hello, darling. I'll be through in about an hour. Just got to check supplies in the chem lab, and then I'll be home and show you what a cook I am. You better be pretty
I'm sorry, just a second. Here's Gerald. For you, Gerald, your wife.
Oh. Hold on a second, honey. Spade, look here now. You can't drag her into this thing.
When did you get married?
Yesterday afternoon.
Husband and wife. No testifying, huh? Well, I don't think I'll need your testimony. Jelinek's face fell 4 inches into his ascot tie as he heard himself lose exclusive hush money rights to the above information. Pausing only to enjoy a hearty laugh at his discomfiture, I went on to my next and final port of call, Miss Wigginson's School for Girls. This time, there was no girlish tittering as I entered Miss Colley. No dewy young Amazons clutching hockey sticks in their grubby little hands. For a very good reason, as you told me.
My girls are dismissed for the day, Mr. Spade. Because of poor Ursula, of course. Really disrupts our routine. First our weekly half-day holiday yesterday, and now today.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Miss Thomas in the chemistry lab, she is, I think.
Very well. I'll take you to her. She knows nothing of our first meeting.
I've talked to her.
Oh, well, in here.
Yes? Oh. What do you want?
Thought we might talk.
There's nothing to talk about.
Well, we could talk about this hypodermic needle.
Put that down. I'm using it for an experiment.
Or, how about a formula, HCOOH or CH2O2?
What? That's formic acid.
Mm-hmm. Miss Colley, you said yesterday was a half-day holiday. Did Miss Thomas stay here in school?
Why, no. She rarely does on Wednesday afternoon.
That's why Mrs. Cavanaugh had a visitor, didn't she, Glory?
Did she?
After you ran away from me?
All right. I did go up to see her. I was so mad about what you told me. I intended to hand in my resignation and give her a piece of my mind, and But she was dead when I got there.
Oh, Glory. No.
And I just got panic-stricken and ran.
Yeah, murder's a pretty scary thing.
Murder? What do you mean, Mr. Spade?
Mrs. Kavanaugh died from a hypodose of formic acid. Somebody familiar with chemistry would use that method.
Then that could mean...
Mm-hmm. The acid could be made up in this lab. The hypodermic could be this one here.
I didn't kill her. I didn't.
You say you were scared. You were so scared you ran all the way to City Hall and married her nephew.
You found out.
Jellyneck found out first. He intended to squeal the old lady, but she was dead when he got back. He knew her will disinherited Gerald if he married without her auntie's approval while she was still alive.
We married after she was dead. But that didn't matter. After I saw you, I told Jerry if he was any sort of man, he'd marry me, will or no will. He did.
And yet this morning he drove over to Marin County to see old Piggott.
You think he was trying to shield me? I tell you, she was dead when I got into that room. I don't know anything about Piggott.
One moment. I believe I recall that Mr. Piggott said Ursula spoke to him when she discharged him. Glory, you must be mistaken about the time you entered that room. She couldn't have already been dead because...
Yes, she could have and was. The killer was almost caught by Piggott. She hid behind the curtain in the dark and spoke to him. Miss Kavanaugh was already dead, but...
I see. Mr. Piggott thought it was Ursula's voice, but it was yours, Glory.
No, it was yours, Miss Colley.
What?
You committed both murders. You had access to the murder weapon. You had the half-day holiday to do it in.
Mr. Spade...
Even at that moment, the finishing school schoolmarm had to say Mr. Piggott.
Well, I'm not sorry for it. Ursula misused her power shamefully.
And now the queen bee's deposed again.
You're brighter than most men, Mr. Spade. You, too, understood the significance of Mr. Piggott's remark last night.
Yeah, I could have been a little brighter, a little sooner. You helped give yourself away when you asked me if I'd called you earlier yesterday afternoon.
Why, Sam? How could she?
Well, Kavanaugh bullied her since childhood. Then you came on the staff, and your ability scared her. The queen bee being deposed and whatnot. When Kavanaugh wanted you framed, she saw a chance to get rid of both of you. She hoped her murder would look like an accident, but if it was recognized as murder, you'd be the logical suspect.
Oh, you're much too clever, Mr. Spade. Let's get it over with.
Yeah, let's. It's up to those drones at homicide from here on in. Period and a report.
Sam,
Yes, Evie?
how come Gerald went out to see Mr. Piggott?
Well, Gerald didn't care about the will, but he didn't want to boot a fortune out the window either. Glory hadn't told him she'd seen his aunt, so he called on Piggott to find out when Piggott last saw Auntie alive. Go type that up. I am completely well, and when you return, we shall Indian wrestle.
Certainly, Sam.
And now, listen to this. Shopping note. Tonight or tomorrow, get a family-sized bottle or handy tube of Wild Root Cream Oil, America's favorite hair tonic.
Remember that Wild Root Cream Oil, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, Howard Duff and Lorene Tuttle as Effie. The chemistry is just unmatched. We've reached the final track of the night, and we're closing out the active files with one more masterpiece from the summer of '49. Pull up your blankets, take a sip of whatever's left in your glass, and let's pull the cap on this marathon. Here is Sam Spade with The Tears of the Night Matter. Stay tuned to the Hojo Radio Network.
By transcription.
Sam Spade Detective Agency.
Finitum est.
Mr. Who?
Finitum est. It is finished. Latin.
Oh. Sam?
What's left of me, sweetheart?
Well, where are you? What happened? Who did it?
Here, everything, and what?
What?
No, I asked you first.
Sam.
Now you're making sense.
Oh, did that Mr. Mortuus get in touch with you?
Demortuus nil nisi bonum.
Oh, Sam, stop it.
Second year Latin, F. Speak well of the dead.
You mean he's dead?
If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. This one ends up worse than Rigoletto. Have your extra handkerchief ready, get some organ music on the radio, and I'll be down to dictate my report on the Tears of Night Caper.
Dashiell Hammett, America's leading detective fiction writer and creator of Sam Spade, the hard-boiled private eye, and William Spear, radio's outstanding producer-director of mystery and crime drama, join their talents to make your hair stand on end with the adventures of Sam Spade. Presented by the makers of Wild Root Cream Oil for the hair. You know, just a little Wild Root Cream Oil in your hair can mean a world of improvement in your general appearance. Just try it and see. See how Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic grooms your hair neatly and naturally, relieves dryness, and removes loose dandruff. Yes, you'll be glad to discover that just a few drops of Wild Root Cream Oil make a big difference. So if you've never tried it before, get the 25-cent Get Acquainted size and ask for it by name. Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic. Again and again, the choice of men and women and children, too. And now, with Howard Duff starring as Spade, Wild Root brings to the air the greatest private detective of them all in the adventures of Sam Spade.
Many things, Eph.
But it's also kind of raw. Oh, Sam.
In time, Effie, my wounds will heal.
Oh, I'll bet that Mamie Gagan had something to do with it. I could tell when she came in here that she was going to be...
Mortuus nil nisi bonum.
Huh?
Latin. Speak well of the dead, remember?
Oh,
One thing at a time, sweetheart. Let's get this over with. I want to find a doctor.
Oh, you're so brave, Sam. Carrying on in the face of your face.
Sure.
You won't be satisfied until you just die for your profession.
Yeah, well, if I do, nil nisi bonum, Effie. Nil nisi bonum.
That means?
Latin means, bony knees.
Oh.
Date, July 24, 1949, to Miss Daphne Arlington from Samuel Spade, San Francisco, license number 1375596. Subject, the tears of night. Dear Daphne, I hope this will clear up a few things in your mind. I hope it'll let you know how you got where you are and what happened to put you there. It all has an illogical beginning, middle, and end. At 3, yesterday afternoon, my loyal secretary and confidant, Miss Effie Perrine, a doll, who has been rehearsing a Cockney play for television, flung open my office door and said,
Miss Mamie Gagan to see Mr. Spade.
I said, cooey. Miss Mamie Gagan looked everything the name implied, from her lately blonded hair to her genuine alligator shoes. I might add, she weighed in at approximately 160 and was in very good condition.
You, Spade.
I am he. Sit down, please.
Ah,
Don't you believe me?
I hate gumshoes. They all stink.
Something in your background. Perhaps as a girl. I'm just assuming that you were one.
All gumshoes are nosy. They talk too much. That's why I don't like them. Here.
For me?
Who else, stupid?
Oh. Well, it says, pay to the order of Samuel Spade, $100, signed Mamie Gagan, co-signed Johnny McCall. All right, is it good?
You wise guy or something? Sure, it's good. I'm the treasurer. Get your hat.
In this weather?
We gonna go see Johnny.
McCall?
Yeah.
Why are we going to see Johnny?
Johnny wants you should do something for him.
What does Johnny want I should do for him?
Come on, Spade. What's the matter with you? He'll tell you.
I just love to hear you talk, Mame, that's all.
All this gassing ain't getting us nowhere. The boss is waiting. Gumshoes talk too much.
Yes, ma'am. Well, maybe we do, but ours is a lonely profession. Mamie led me to a large Cadillac parked in a no-parking zone. She tore the ticket up and ate it. We got in and charged through traffic towards Burlingame. About a half a mile this side of the main highway, we turned off to the left. And pretty soon, we were winding up a private road to a fine old colonial mansion. 2 or 3 private patrolmen were guarding the entrance. They all needed shaves. They kind of nodded as we went up to the front door. Naturally enough, it didn't open, but a peep shutter did.
Yeah.
It's me, Feely. This is the private peeper the boss wants to see. Open up.
Okay.
How are you feeling, Mr. Feely?
Screw. All kinds of folks around.
This way, Spade.
How is it?
Mamie, I got your peeper.
Okay.
Inside. Here he is, Johnny, flat feet and all. His name's Spade.
They
I
are not.
I know. I picked him myself. Go on, beat it.
I hate gumshoes.
Boo.
I don't mind Mamie. She's kind of bitter.
Yes, she is.
We did a lousy job on her hair last time. It's all streaky.
Yeah, I noticed.
Go on, sit down.
Nice place, Johnny. Nice place. How's the gross?
Oh, ain't as good as running beer, but them days are gone. I do all right. 2 crap tables, 2 faro games, a little roulette in the living room, but I have to be careful.
You seem to have plenty of muscle outside to keep you safe and comfy.
Punks, all of them. But the best I can get nowadays, no good gunsels left. Guess they all got married and settled down or something.
All right, Johnny, it's cool and it's nice out here. You make a living, and I got a check for $100. Why?
Well, in my line, I don't generally have much use for a private eye. I don't generally like them.
Neither does Mamie.
But I can use one right now. Ever see this before? No? Well, it's a little bit of necklace.
Necklace case.
Called the Tears of Night or something.
Yeah?
And it's worth quite a chunk of Geetus. These 4 diamonds are good stuff. Dame named Daphne Arlington left it here a week ago when she went in for a plunge at the roulette table. She left it for a standby till she raised the cash. Kind of a screwy dame. You know, a widow with a lot of money. Boyfriend named Lenny Eppich. He paints or something. Well, she sent me a check today for the 5 G's she lost, and I just want you to take this thing back to her.
That all?
Yeah, that's all. I got my dough, she gets a necklace. You're a licensed bonded investigator, insured, it's safe with you. I couldn't trust any of my punks with it, and I don't like to be seen in public, so you just take it back. It's all very simple.
Uh-huh. Now that you've told me how simple it is, suppose you give me the unexpurgated sequel. Did her check bounce?
Yep. All right. You want a drink? There wasn't any check, Sam. She called me a couple of hours ago and said if I didn't have this thing back to her by tonight, she'd call a load of cops and come out here and tear the joint apart.
Not such a screwy dame at that. You're stuck.
You telling me. If she comes with cop, I'm closed for season. I'm getting old.
Oh, you're not old, Johnny.
Feely was running the table, and I didn't know he'd taken this thing for security till we counted up.
Stupid Feely.
I should have pushed his mush in or something. Letting a dame like that make us a setup.
Well, maybe you'll do better next time.
Oh, ain't gonna be no next time, Spade. Well, here's her address. Here's the ice. Just take it to her, and I'll chalk it up to experience.
You better get yourself a new boy at that table, Johnny.
You telling me. You telling me.
Well, bye.
Lenny, I thought you'd never get here. The performance begins at 8:30, and you know how the traffic is, and if we're going to have a bite to eat... You aren't Lenny. Where's Lenny?
I don't know, Miss Arlington. I'm supposed to deliver some jewelry.
Jewelry? That would be mortuous. Mortuous.
Mortuous. Yes, but I...
What are you looking at?
Your throat.
Really? Well, really, Mr.
Spade, Sam Spade.
Well, really, Mr. Spade. I'm only waiting for Lenny to get here so we can make the first curtain of streetcar. And we're going to be late if he doesn't get here. You can understand that, Mr. Spade.
You're going to be a little early. Streetcar doesn't open until Monday.
And I'm all ready, and he hasn't shown up. Well, good night, Mr. Spade.
Hey. The white ermine cape you were wearing and the black strapless thing needed a touch, but you had it. A diamond necklace. In fact, the Tears of Night, the same one I had in my pocket, Daphne, was hanging around your lovely neck. I rebuzzed your buzzer and knocked on your door for quite a while until it was quite evident that you were not going to open up. Under the hallway light, I snapped over the necklace case. Mortuous, you had said. And mortuous was what it said stamped inside the case. A gloomy word with a gloomy address. The White Hotel on Turk Street.
Hannibal Mortuous. At your service, sir.
If ever a man had the look of death, it was this one who had its name. He was older than old, cadaverous, and in his skull-like head his eyes were white. He was wearing a flannel nightshirt.
You find me a bit indisposed, Mr. Spade. The clerk at the desk said it was a matter of jewelry. Therefore, Hannibal Mortuous is at your service. Now then, sir, what is so urgent?
I came to ask you about a diamond necklace. I found your name stamped on the inside here.
House of Mortuous, most respected name in diamonds, as well as all the lapidary arts. Most respected. Fine jewels and the name Mortuous is synonymous the world over. I am the last of 4 sons. But continue, Mr. Spade.
Well, I just want you to take a look at this.
Uh-huh. And how do you come in possession of the Tears of Night, sir?
Well, a man named Johnny McCall, who runs a gambling club, hired me to deliver it to a lady named Daphne Arlington. She lost it at the roulette table. She left it there until she could raise the cash.
Deplorable conduct on her part. Daphne Arlington, most indiscreet young lady, to be sure. I recall my interview with her when her late husband, Sidney, ordered this necklace. A lovely body, propelled by a ridiculous mind. For shame, such conduct, a gambling house, the tears of night, a pawn.
Well, this is real, then? It isn't phony?
Mr. Spade, I am a gemologist. The House of Mortuors. Of course, it's real.
Take a good look.
When an artist creates a dazzling thing of beauty such as this, would he be so unlikely as to forget the time, the patience, the agony of his creation? See how each stone is carefully mounted to capture every single pinpoint of light. An incomparable masterpiece. And for the money.
How much money?
On the wholesale market, about 10,000.
Arlington?
He paid 25, but he had it, as I say, incomparable.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I saw another one just like it tonight.
Ridiculous. The finest workman at best could only create a crude resemblance. This kind of work demands an artist or an artist. But tell me, Latin in Angus herba? Huh?
My second year Latin escapes me.
A snake in the grass. Something wrong?
Something wrong, yeah.
You are concerned for the safety of this piece. I have a small safe in my room. You may have the key if you care.
I'll take it with me. Thank you, Mr. Mortuus.
My pleasure, Mr. Spade. Omnia mortuus bonum vocat est. All speak well of Mortuus, of Panza. Good evening.
In the dismal lobby of the White Hotel, I asked the night clerk for some wrapping paper and 20 cents worth of stamps. It was a hunch, plus the fact that outside in the street I spotted two of Johnny McCall's unshaved gorillas. They were looking up at the front of the building. Mr. Mortuus must have switched off his light or something because their eyes suddenly dropped and I saw them separate, one on each side of the front door. With shoulders carefully hunched, I stepped out into the lonesome night. I hoped they would think I was carrying my .38, which I was not. They didn't.
Here's the paper, Candy. You want to ask him for a match? Candy's nearsighted.
That's too bad.
This him, Ernest? Got a match, Spade?
Yeah, not so close.
Candy asked if you got a match. He's a dummy, Candy. He don't answer.
Got a match, Spade?
What did I tell you? He's a dummy.
He don't look like no dummy.
Take your hands off.
He's a dummy, all right. Ain't you, Spade? See, he's a dummy, Candy. I told him about you being nearsighted and he wouldn't answer.
He don't talk.
Go on, smart boy. Tell Candy how sorry you are about him being nearsighted. I told you he was a dummy, Candy.
All private eyes like you.
Candy asked you a question. He wants to know if all private eyes is like you.
I don't like no dummy.
We ask questions and he ain't told us nothing. That makes him a dummy.
Maybe we find out something if we went through his pockets.
Yeah, even a dummy's got pockets. Ain't that right, dummy? Hold him, Candy.
All right, boys. You played the scene real good, and I'll see what I can do for you.
Hey, he talked.
Yeah. Make him talk again, Candy.
Yeah.
Make him talk bigger, Candy. Bigger. Bigger.
He talks real nice, but he don't say much. Think maybe he's tough, Ernest?
Yeah, maybe. Hold him up.
See? He ain't so tough.
No, I wasn't. I didn't feel like talking on that quiet little street where the only noise was my face pounding on their fists. I didn't have the necklace anymore, but they had to find out the hard way. The hard way for me.
The makers of Wild Root Cream Oil are presenting the weekly Sunday adventure of Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, Sam Spade. Now, here's important news on good grooming. If you want the well-groomed look that helps you get ahead, socially and on the job, listen. Recently, thousands of people from coast to coast who bought Wild Root Cream Oil for the first time were asked, how does Wild Root Cream Oil compare with the hair tonic you previously used? The results were amazing. Better than 4 out of 5 who replied said they preferred Wild Root Cream Oil. Remember, non-alcoholic wild root cream oil contains lanolin. It grooms the hair naturally, relieves dryness, and removes loose, ugly dandruff. So if you want your hair to be more attractive than ever before, get the generous new 25-cent size of wild root cream oil, America's leading hair tonic, on sale at all drug and toilet goods counters. It's also available in larger economy bottles and the handy new tube. By the way, smart girls use wild root cream oil, too, and mothers say it's grand for training children's hair. Get wild root cream oil. Again and again, the choice of men and women and children, too. And now, back to the Tears of Night caper. Tonight's adventure with Sam Spade.
I remember trying to wake up a couple of times. I was dreaming that we were driving along in a giant Cadillac. Big Mamie was sitting on my lap. She was eating a diamond necklace and spitting out cherry pits, which Mr. Mortuus grabbed, looked at through his jeweler's glass, and then tossed into a roulette wheel. Then we had a blowout, and the whole car vanished with everybody screaming, "The Mortuus, the Mortuus." Somewhere around 7 in the a.m., I began to get a feeling. Several feelings, and all of them hurt. I had been dumped in the grass in a fairly nice neighborhood. In your neighborhood, as a matter of fact, Daphne. And 5 minutes later, I was climbing the steps to your apartment. I thought maybe you'd let me wash my face in your bathroom. Also, you seemed the logical one to question, since nothing else made sense. You were sitting in a large chair. The drapes were drawn, the door was slightly open, and only the light from the hall seeped in. You had the phone in your lap. The receiver was off. My guess was right. You were looking at nothing.
Oh, Mr. Spade. It's you. You came back. You've been in an accident.
I don't think you'll need this.
Oh, yes. Well then, Mr. Spade. Well then, I suppose you've met some people tonight who know a great deal about me.
A gambler, a jeweler.
Did they tell you about Lenny Eppich?
No.
He's really a dear, Mr. Spade. Quite the nicest boy I've met since Sidney was killed in that horrible automobile accident. Sidney and I had so many things together. I do think he enjoyed being alive with me. I mean, I cried when Sidney was killed. I really did. I cried.
Miss Arlington,
I didn't know what to do. I cried. That was 3 years ago, but now I have Lenny. He's really a dear. I do think that Lenny will be a very prominent artist someday. I do. Lenny asked me to marry him tonight.
He did?
I've been very lonely since Sidney died. Lenny isn't interested in my money. Lenny has some money of his own. What is enough? I can't seem to get my tongue adjusted to my mouth. Did that ever happen to you, Mr. Spade?
Sometimes, yes.
Perhaps I should see a correctionist. I'm glad you came by again. I didn't know you were a detective the first time.
Who told you?
Why, Mr. McCall. I really can't understand money.
Please, Miss Arlington.
I know it must be strange to you, but look at them. But some people live for it. Some people die.
Please, Miss Arlington, we can't get anything done.
Look, they do look so funny. So very funny. I've seen them count money. So much money. And I really believe that is all they live for. Oh, look.
You were pointing at something across the darkened room. It took me 10 seconds to find the light switch. Stretched out on your floor, they looked funny, all right. Candy and Ernest. Both of them as dead as you can get. Your name, Lenny Eppich?
Well, yes, but I was expecting...
My name's Spade. I'm a private investigator. I'm calling from her apartment.
Daphne's?
Now, listen. There's been a couple of murders here.
Murders?
She's had quite a jolt. She's going to need you and all the help she can get to bring her out of it. I've called homicide, and it might be pretty rough for her.
I'll be right over.
Bring a doctor.
Right.
And a lawyer. I'm afraid she'll need one of those, too.
I've got a good one. We'll be there. Thanks, Mr. Spade.
He showed up about the same time the crew from homicide got there. Your fiancé's a good guy. He talked fast and urgently, as did the doctor and lawyer he brought with him, and through their combined efforts, you were removed not to police headquarters, but to the private hospital in which you are now a patient. It was obvious from the powder test that you could not have fired the .45 which ended the lives of Candy and Ernest. It was also obvious that the murders had been done elsewhere, but who had done them remained to be seen.
Spade, I've been expecting you. Come in, sir. I've been amusing myself with your chessboard. Sit down. Oh, you've had a hectic night.
Yeah, your boys were pretty rough.
Candy and Ernest, two men of another world, Mr. Spade, not our world. Allow me to apologize for that action.
I want more than an apology, Mr. Mortuus. And if that's my gun and it looks like it, it's got a hair trigger. And if you'll pardon me for saying so, your hands are a little shaky.
I underestimated you, Spade. Such an ingenious method of protecting the tears of night. Why, sir, by the simple expedient of placing it in an envelope and mailing it to yourself from my hotel lobby, you hired as guardians the entire United States Postal Service, not to mention the armed forces.
Thanks. What happens now?
We wait for the mail.
Just tell me where I'm wrong, will you, Mr. Mortuus? McCall wanted me to get caught with it. He didn't know it was real. You'd made a phony for him, only you found out it wasn't phony when I came to your place. Then there was a double cross.
If you can bear my vanity, I have invented a new word. Triple cross. It has a ring to it,
Oh. Including Mamie?
Mamie and her friends have been very valuable to me, but I must necessarily exclude them from sharing the profits.
Mamie knocked off Candy and Ernest?
Abetted by the last of the House of Mortuus.
You planted them in Daphne's place.
Mamie and I. A crude touch, I thought, but it had a purpose. I happen to know that Mrs. Arlington has for a long time been on the verge of a nervous breakdown. With two cadavers in her living room, she was very unlikely to discuss a bogus necklace with the police. And I doubt very much if she knew she was wearing the original or the imitation. Flighty girl.
That's the lousiest thing the House of Mortuus ever did. She walked in and found them.
If you had merely returned the real necklace to her, it would have been simple to make an exchange, and none of this would have been necessary. But then...
I know. You just sit here and wait for the mail.
We wait for the mail.
What about your other playmate?
I'm afraid I'll be sought for a murder or 2 or 3 this night. Mamie.
She got it, too?
Yes.
Where are the police going to find her?
Oh, in my hotel room, which I departed hastily once the room clerk had informed me of your ingenious method for protecting the necklace. I shot her there.
You work cheap.
Cheap, sir? I don't understand.
A $10,000 necklace? It's not quite a king's ransom, you know.
The tears of night are worth 5 times that. I'm afraid I misinformed you as to their value. I didn't want you to become suspicious.
You are a really horrible, terrifying old man. I suppose you think you'll get away with it.
I don't intend to get away with it. An old man, yes, but I intend to spend my remaining years...
They'll pick you up before you get to the airport.
I doubt that. I shall turn the tears of night into cash. And with a well-laden purse, I shall guarantee to elude the police over half the world. In 2 years, perhaps 3, they'll get me. But I'll have spent the money. And...
We have a visitor.
Caution, Spade. I do shoot well. Answer it, tell them to go away. I'll be right beside you. All right. Open it.
One side, Spade, I got a gun.
Obvious.
Mamie.
I thought I'd find you here waiting for the mail. You dirty. You didn't do such a good job on me.
Caution, my dear. I have a gun, too.
Everybody but me.
I can last long enough to let you have it.
Not so good, my dear. Your loss of blood has made you groggy.
Still good enough.
Well,
It was almost a photo finish. He kind of leaned into the wall with a pained and amazed look on his face, and he seemed to try to walk.
Mr. Spade, Spade, sir, I believe I've been shot. I'll need a little assistance. I can't seem to hold my feet, sir. I can't seem to hold my feet. This was an awkward plan at best. The mortuus nil nisi bonum, Spade. Or if your second year Latin escapes your memory, speak well of the dead.
Period and a report.
All those people.
4 in all.
And that poor girl, Daphne. How she must have felt when she saw it. Oh, Sam.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
You poor darling.
Well, it's about time.
Now you go right home. In fact, I'm going to take you home.
Yeah? Then what?
Well,
You are a registered nurse, maybe?
well,
Go type that up. I am completely well, and when you return, we shall Indian wrestle.
Certainly, Sam.
And now, listen to this. Shopping note. Tonight or tomorrow, get a family-sized bottle or handy tube of Wild Root Cream Oil, America's favorite hair tonic.
Well, that brings the needle to the end of the groove for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for hanging out with me for tonight's Primetime PI's block. You know, when you look back at the ground we've covered, from Johnny Dollar's relentless attention to detail to Richard Diamond's charm under pressure, Philip Marlowe's unshakable grit in the deepest shadows, and Sam Spade's uncompromising honor at the end of a case, it cements a powerful through line right in our hearts. These characters lived in a world filled with corruption, darkness, and chaos, yet they hold on to a personal code. They stayed true to their baseline. They relied on their wits, their honor, and their discipline to see the truth through the fog. And you know, life today can throw the exact same kind of noise and confusion at us. But before I go tonight, I want to remind you of something very important. You're not alone out there. No matter where you're listening from in this great big galaxy, whether you're right down the road or waiting on a signal from across the world, know that you're appreciated, you are worthy, and you are loved. This is Hojo signing off for the Hojo Radio Network. Until the next time the needle drops, friends, stay cool, stay alert, and stay unhackable. Hojo, out. Good night, friends.